All right, let's start getting into this. All right, yo, what is up, Dr. Techno, Savage, Roger, Chris, Anthony, Steve, and G? What is up? Hello, how you doing? How you doing? When Lambo, Steve? Depends on when you get all the trades right. That's when. That's when. All right, so we already got requests rolling in. Let's mark these out real quick. Yo, what's up, Orlando? How you doing? So of course we have to go in order of members first, followed by every other request, just so everybody knows. So let's see if I can get these written down properly. Why can't I scroll? Oh, because it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. Cool. XLM, AVax. How's everyone's day going? Did you guys have fun with all the volatility? What is new in your guys' world? Are you looking forward to a fantastic weekend? What's going on with you guys? Chris wants virtual. XRP, Doge, ADA. Since you got wrecked everything, wait. Since I got wrecked in everything, can you please give more bad news so I can enter again lower? Sadly, I do have some bad news, but we'll see. I do have some bad news, though. Check out ETH. Got you covered, Jin. Got you covered. Just writing everything down. James, my trade account got torched on Nike calls. Did it really? Oh no. That's terrible. FYI, bought Tima because of you and giving good returns. Martin, very nice. Very nice. Glad it's giving returns. That's all that matters. How about Sol? We'll throw Sol on the list. We'll throw some Sol on the list. What happened with Nike? I know this is not a request. I'm actually just genuinely interested. Nike. This is genuine curiosity. How did you get torched? We're still broken out. What happened? Putting another 1,000 on your trade account? I mean, I literally, I don't understand how you could have gotten torched. Mentioned you should be coming back down to 6806. You're still on track to go down there. Powell? Yeah, Powell did ruin everything. They had earnings? They had earnings? Oh no. Rule of thumb, if you're ever trading stocks, you still made like 100 back? Well, that's not bad. If you're ever trading stocks, never trade on earnings day. Never trade on earnings day. Ooh, it's so bad. Yeah, it's fine. Bought more MSTR in low 300s, already up 22%. Crazy, dude. You want Anchor PG bets? Okay, all right. Or is that Archer? ACHR? I don't think I've ever looked at that chart. That's wild. It's absolutely wild. If you guys could do me a huge favor, smash up the like button. It would help me out greatly. Is it the worst thing to put more in my trade account even if it's losing right now? I can't give you any financial advice. Kind of all depends on you, James. Kind of all depends on you and how much you put in there. Remember, your trading accounts should never exceed 10% of your portfolio. I mean, literally never should exceed 10% of your portfolio because it's trading. Trading is inherently way more risky than buying and holding. Should I make an educational video about that? I know I don't normally cover stuff like that, but it's like, if you're actively trading, you really, I mean like really need to not use as much as you're willing. Like, it shouldn't be detrimental. That's really all it is. Yeah, I agree. I'll add enough to get back to 10%. I mean, that's okay. It's like 6% right now. If it's 6%, wouldn't you be better off just trying to make 100% return? So then you're back to that. Actually, you'd be higher than where you started. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the idea of like consistently losing money. I'm not a big fan of that. The government shutdown averted. You think Monday will be a strong rally? Oh, nice. 10%. I need a time machine. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, remember, you guys should all have long-term holdings, and then you have like your swing trade account, and then you have your short-term like high leverage trading. There's a reason why you guys never see me with like crazy high numbers in these leverage trades that I'm doing live. It's super risky. You lose way more often than you win. No sell, still holding. Nice, Harry. Nice. Alright, anyways. Let's dive into the TA here. What am I worried about? Bitcoin has me worried. I'm not even going to lie to you. It does have me worried. It's a good thing what it did on the simple moving averages. We back tested the 50 simple. This is great. I'm a grower, not a shower. Oh boy. Alright, so this is great what it did. You got a back test on the 50 simple. However, if we go out to the weekly, as of this moment in time, we are about to lose one of our weekly supports. That's a problem. That is a big time problem in my eyes. So by Sunday, we better get it higher. Reason why I say that is because if we look at weekly candle supports, what's below us? So yeah, I do have some relative bad news, because if Bitcoin can't pull it together before Sunday evening, then the possibility of a large correction is that much higher. So if it can't do it, what is in play? The possible 26% pullback. I'm saying possible. I'm not saying it will happen. I'm just saying it is possible. Can you explore the worst case for Bitcoin? I think this is the worst case right now. A 26% pullback, and that would be backtesting our 50 simple moving average on the weekly. I think right now that is our worst case scenario if we get a candle close below 98,000. This is now in play because we already lost our rising channel. Already lost it. The only thing that would be worse about losing it is if we bearishly backtest it. So right now we all have to be cautious. We all have to be cautious because this channel right here, we had it mapped out for a while. Go up to the top here. There you go. So we had this channel mapped out for a while, and I think it was a little lower. Right there. You tried to wick below it once, you found support, you pop back up. This is the first time we've had an extended period of time outside of it, and now we're losing a level of support. I'd like a longer correction, have a lot of money coming January, and would like to buy more. Jason, that's a great mentality, but there would be a lot of people that would be completely scared out of the market if we went back down to 71K. But also understand what we did in the last bull run. I feel like there's a possibility we do it again. So in the last bull run, let's zoom out to the weekly real quick, because I don't think I did this TA on this last bull run. So you had this weekly level of support right here. Oh, it did happen. Holy shit. You had right here. You got that candle low right below it. You saw a correction, bounce back. It was a bearish backtest. You could even argue maybe this was your level. Yep, that was your level. Bearish backtest, and then we just fell down. Hopefully this does not happen again. I agree, Jason. But yeah, this is why we always have to be cautiously optimistic, especially when on the weekly you do have bearish divergence. On the weekly, bearish divergence. So keep that in mind while looking at Bitcoin. Bitcoin does have the capability of pulling back 26%. Multiple Bitcoin ETFs hitting the NASDAQ, shutdown averted, lots of good catalysts for this week. I do hope it moves this thing up. I really do. Because if we get that candle close below this level, I will then be a little bit more on the bearish side than the bullish side. Chat, like, sub, all the good things. My boy getting close to 1K subs. I'm getting real close. Getting real close. Thank you, Rich. Thank you for the heads up there for everybody. So this is my cautious warning for the crypto space. Like, hey, Bitcoin really does need to hold some support. On your daily, we have lost the rising channel, and it is completely apparent. We could see a bearish backtest. It is possible for us to come back up here. We could even try to go all the way up to 104K. But we are not overly bullish until we break and hold above 104,436. Just keep that one in mind, everybody. Saw someone talking about a CME gap at 62K or 92K. That gap was filled today. I saw a tweet like that also. So hopefully that's all this was filling a gap, because this was one hell of a recovery. So if we just focus in on that recovery, this was an amazing day. Absolutely amazing. Right now we're sitting in neutral territory on relative strength, but also your CCI indicator, we shifted into a downtrend territory. So there's a couple things showing early signs that further pullback is possible, but don't get scared. Don't get scared. The real fear will start coming in when we break 91,000. So it could consolidate, it could go up, it could do really whatever it wants. We're going to see what happens. But always, and I repeat, always pay attention to the bearish side of things, because you don't want to get caught off guard. Knowing about the bearish side, it usually makes it to where you're going to make much smarter decisions when it comes to stop losses. Now, on the 4 hour, we were completely oversold. We are still in the bearish control zone. I hope I didn't sell the bottom this morning. Oh boy, lifestyle. I hope you didn't either. That's wild. I have thought I lost, but I have never sold, so I'm doing better. Team no sell, 5 years strong. Only one's what you can't afford me, but wait, can't afford me buying. Got it. Thank you, Porky, for this knowledge. Here, analyst is always on point. My wife's boyfriend won't let me buy any more XRP. That's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. All right, so thank you, Shar, for the kind words. But right now on the 4 hour, we have lost our 200 simple moving average, and it has been like a brick wall. We have not been able to cross back above. That feat number one, we really need it. Let's go. Was watching this morning, show just now. Oh, very nice. Thank you. Bought LE dip overnight and this morning. Sweet. All right, so right now, Bitcoin's trying its best to push back above. Very nice thing if we come down to the 1 hour. 1 hour is bullish. Your 1 hour is bullish. It is showing uptrend. Your boyfriend is lame. Oh, that's funny, Harry. Oh, boy. So, you are now currently in the bullish control zone for your CCI indicator. You're sitting in neutral territory. The possibility of this thing pushing up over the weekend, it is there. But you need to break this demand line and hold it as support. So, it's literally decision time for the bulls. Are they going to push things up or are they not? Your 1 hour says they're going to. Let's see what your 15 minute says. Your 15 minute says they're going to. 15 minute looks very strong. So this is good. I saw you made a video on the indicator. I will watch when I have time to pay attention. No worries, Rich. Yes, I did make the video. Finally. I know it took me a while to make it, but I did it. So yeah, your 15 minute is showing you are going up. 15 minute looks very good. Price targets right now for Bitcoin, what I would be looking at, based off your impulse move up, I'd be looking anywhere between 99.36 and 101.296. I'm just really hoping it's not a bearish backtest, because if it is a bearish backtest, could get rough starting the new year. I don't think they're gonna pull the rug before Christmas. I don't think they're gonna do that, but who knows? I also didn't think the markets were gonna tank how they did last night. I didn't think they were gonna do that. So could be wrong. But we do have bullish divergence literally everywhere all over these charts. So let's hope this was just a shakeout, the longs getting toasted, and we can start going up. So let's hope for that. All right, let's check out our liquidation heat map. The liquidation heat, holy shit. Looks like some shorts are going to get liquidated. $84 million worth. Oh my god. I know why they're shorting, but damn, brother, that is a lot of shorts. Holy shit. 84 million? Sui doing hot things? Yeah, Sui's been doing good. Orlando, we can check out the chart if you want. Currently, we don't have that many requests, so I feel okay with talking a little bit more about Bitcoin. I really do. If we come down to 94K, that's 76 million that could get lost. I don't know if you did already, but can you explain what happened last night? I've been watching the markets daily for a couple months, and these dips are intense. Basically what happened last night was there was fear of a government shutdown, coupled with basically Wall Street thinks there's going to be some stagflation happening. And then, yeah, there's just uncertainty in the markets. That's all it was. But I guess the government shutdown's averted, so the market started rallying back. Good. All I see is the biggest thing ever in crypto to too much gold, my guy. Wait, what? Going on in crypto. Hold on, did I misread that? All I see in the biggest thing ever in crypto, too much gold, my guy, and going on in crypto. Basically, Chair Powell flooded. That's true. Fed Chair Powell also said the Fed cannot buy Bitcoin, so that also helped fuel things. Oh, and then today was a weird volatile type day. It's referred to as the like the three witches or some nonsense. Pretty much you had futures expiration, options expiration, and there was something else to cause market volatility. I'm lost too. Yeah. WSG, boss man. You want to check out WSG? Sure, we can check it out. That made my heart hurt. What, me trying to read? Yeah, it was awful. WSG was good. God damn it. Alright. You guys got to stop throwing that lingo at me. I'm not a kid. Update on ICP, brother. Seems like it's moving with Bitcoin. Hoping we can push back to 11. We'll check out some ICP for you. My bad. No problem. It's the small little acronyms that really throw me off. like big time. They throw me off. Buying Sui below 4 was mint. Thanks for showing us that coin. Yeah, no problem. That coin is ridiculous. No matter what, if you try and short it, you're gonna get screwed. Like, it's really weird. Just going to get screwed. Super strong. If Bitcoin goes down 25%, everything will go to dust. That's very true. People misunderstood Powell. The Bitcoin reserve would be under the Treasury Department. The Fed doesn't hold all our gold either. Yeah, it's very true. Everybody misunderstood that. That's very true. Dogecoin. Don't worry, Dogecoin's already on the list. I've gotten to 0 requests, guys. I'm just reading chat right now. Just trying to keep up with you guys. I feel like I should make you guys hold out for the for all the charts. until we get to like 20 likes. Yeah, I think. Oh shit, we got to 20. All right, let's get on into the request. Bitcoin right now, I'm thinking it's going up. Right now, price targets for me, I would guess anywhere between like a 1.86 to possible 3.88% upside. How can you tell? Wait, found some pre-release project I actually really like. Don't know if it's legit. How can you tell? Pre-sales in crypto, you never can tell. Never can tell. We aren't allowed to buy Bitcoin. Beta AF. That's true. That's true. Sui went to 350 and is back to 465. It's nuts. No, the biggest nuts one was Bonk today. Fucking 40% move. I'm expecting it to take a little breather, but it's not doing it at all. By expecting it to take a breather, I mean like I'm shorting it actively and it's just not going down. it's really bad. What is this? Do I not have a thumbnail for this stream? I feel like I do. That's weird. Yeah, I wasn't awake when it dipped to 350, right? Make it 30 likes. Make it 30 likes. Oh boy. Oh boy. So real quick, we're going to check in on the trade idea that I had based off this crazy move up on Bonk. Bonk looks like it wants to break out and continue running. I was looking for the 50% retrace, but holy shit, is this thing moving. Limit orders, DCA overnight has been helpful. Yeah, that always helps. Mark Jr., what is up? How you doing? Welcome in. Just touch it once. No Diddy. Oh boy. Oh boy. So right now, my 15-minute is saying we are going bullish. Let's see what the 1 hour is telling me. 1 hour is taking away my sell. Damn it. Either way, I'm going to let this thing ride. What up, crypto community? There's a thumbnail. It's a bull. Okay, perfect. I'm glad there is. I'm glad there is. I wanted the thumbnail to be there. Chillin', man. Mark, I'm glad you're chilling. I'm glad you're chilling. Yeah, this thing, I want everybody to focus in on what happened here with Bonk. Bonk from low to high, 40%. Yep, big bull thumbnail. Perfect. 40% upside, and it doesn't want to take a 50% retrace. Also, keep in mind, 40% to the upside, still downtrending, still bearish. So keep this in mind when you look at all of these charts tonight. Still bearish until we break out of this downtrend. Still bearish. Thanks, Stream Labs Knobs. Why is it your text is so strange? Teen service? What is that? Why is it so weird? I don't understand. Alrighty. We're done looking at what I want to look at. We're going to start off with virtual. We'll go into Solo. We're going to ICP. Then we're going to XLM, AVax, XRP. We got plenty of things. What up, you degenerates? What's up, Crash Bandicoot? How you doing? How you doing? All right, going out to the daily. We're going to do some deep dives here. Virtual is first. Virtual protocol. We looked at this one yesterday. Surprisingly broke to the upside. Holy shit. I'm going to say surprisingly because I did not expect that. Down $9 on Bonk or 9,000 on Bonk. I was expecting more of a pullback, but hey, this thing's going nuts. It's going nuts. I don't know what to tell you. You do have bearish divergence, and it's saying, I don't care. Let's check out your 4-hour time frame. What a rally back. Holy shit. That's crazy. Would not have guessed this would happen. But then again, I didn't think we were going to have a recovery today like it was. That is crazy. 39% upside. Never would have seen it. Thanks, mods and team. What? So confused. Hit the like. Half of you are slacking. Wow, half. So virtual right now, you are currently on a breakout. This basically means you could see tons more upside. If you do get a full back test, fantastic. This thing could still fall down all the way to 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 6 and be super bullish. if you do get a move to the upside, you're looking for anywhere between another 41 to 67% upside. And noted, it is the weekend. Degens will come out. Dang, Harry, that's wild. That is wild. So yeah, virtual looking solid. 4 hour, you got back into that bullish territory. Checking out your 1 hour time frame. It is trying to give you a little sell signal here. Still completely worthwhile for it to pull back a little bit. Okay. Completely worthwhile if it pulled back a little bit. I would be looking for a 50% retrace, which would bring you down to 242.7, what, 723, something like that. That's what I'd be looking for as a nice entry if I was leverage trading this. I like the 50% pullbacks, but at a minimum, give me the 618. This is too much of a move not to cool off, in my opinion. I'm saying opinion because, as we can tell, these markets have been absolutely insane, whipping everything around. They could just decide to keep pushing it up. So on the larger time frame, that lines up almost perfectly with this 50% retrace. I feel like we could come down to these levels. Anyways, that's what I'm seeing out of this particular asset. You're getting a sell signal on your 1 hour. So there's that. Checking your 15 minute time frame is trying to give you a buy signal. That is ridiculous. You're in the bearish control zone and all, but this blue line is essentially when the stochastic resets and you're above your 50-symbol moving average, this could rally. This could rally. I would expect a much lower rally. Maybe you come up only from this move here, right there. Maybe you only see 292 to 303, but that is crazy. I would much prefer come down, hit some support. At a minimum, come down here to 245, 324. That would be great. Honestly, that would be great. But right now, you broke out, you back tested on the 15 minute, and you're running. So fully in play for you to come up to 387. Fully in play. That is crazy. I'm going to be right back, guys. I got to go grab my wife's food. I'll be right back. She's still on bed rest. She will be for the next 3 months. I got to do my husband duties, all right? Got to do it. And we're back. We're back. We're here. Do you think all this downtrend will last for a while or not? I'm not sure. Not sure. You bought some kava pork, you said it looked good a while back. I'm still holding my kava. Still holding it, baby. I think hope this downtrend has stopped. We will see. We will see what Monday brings. We will see what next week brings. Hell, we'll see what tomorrow brings. We will see. Did I get to Pengu airdrop on Phantom? I have no idea. I didn't even check. I don't think I did. I don't know. I have no idea. Yo, what's up, Chewy? How you doing? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. Wait, did any peeps buy the dip overnight? Crazy discounts? I had some shorts open for overnight. I did. Keep buying. We got 4 to 6 months, if not more. Get you some. That's the news I needed. Whoa, what? I don't know what you mean, Chris. What was the news? Anyways, so yeah, this particular asset, we could see this thing rally big time. Santa rally incoming. Definitely could be coming. Next, we're going to check out Solo. Sologenic. Let's check it out on the Gate.io chart. I believe that's the one I use all the time. Solo, big time move after testing support down at 37,440. Great support, but it's starting to look a lot like Bitcoin's chart right now. I don't like that. I really don't. 15 minutes telling you, like, hey, it's a good time to jump in. Actually, it's like a really good time to jump in. A super good time. Holy shit. This thing could be rallying all night. But let's go ahead and dive into the higher time frames. So Solo, remember, you are bearish until you break out of this downtrend. You are bearish until then. Currently for the trend, we can still claim the higher low. We just adjust our Fibonacci, which is fine. But the fact that you have 3 consecutive lower lows, that's a problem. That's a trend. That is not good. We don't like to see that. Going out to our daily. Now your daily is sitting in neutral territory. Your CCI indicator is basically showing it could be a very good opportunity to buy. So your daily is indicating good time for the good time. It's the pesky lower time frames could be giving you some issues. Pesky lower time frames. Anyways, you lost your support level on the daily at 45066, and you barely backtested it yesterday. That is not a good look. Just not a good look. Makes me think you might have to test support for a second time. My key plays Ondo, Pith, XRP, Cardano, Doge, Tau, Sol, and Chainlink. Alright. Key plays are always fun. Always fun. Going into our 1 hour, let's see what this thing could do tonight. So as for tonight, it is trying to show signs of bullishness. The thing I don't like is the rounded top. That bugs me. Along with the lower highs. That's not pleasant. It's not really great. Because right now you could look at this as, ooh, we have a brand new downtrend that is formed. It's just not fun when you look at it like that, but hey, if you break out of it, you're getting real bullish real fast. Your 15-minute does look like it wants to go up, so there is that. Your 1 hour looks like it wants to go up, there's that. So if you are objectively looking at this, you would be looking for upside potential tonight. And the upside potential you'd be looking at for Solo would be getting anywhere between 47558 and as high as 50842. Of course, you will be battling against this demand line, so let's see if we get the breakout or not. Or if we just get the bearish backtest. Who knows? Who knows? No government shutdown. Tiger, that is probably the best news we could have had, but we all knew that was coming. I just want to know how much more they're spending in taxpayer dollars. That's really what I want to know. Yeah, Sui's actually absolutely crazy. If we were looking at this as some type of bull pennant on the 15-minute, we could see price go all the way up to our fib level. All the way up here at 52826. Santa's still coming. Santa's alive, baby. Santa's alive. I know you guys probably get irritated every time I look at bearish things, but understand, I need everything to counteract my bearish argument before I feel comfortable going long. Until it can do that, I stay bearish. I stay bearish. But that's also why I have long-term holds. Every time you put in a short, all you're doing is hedging your bets. Orlando, what helps best for buying spot is knowing where your support and resistance are and understanding trends. So run CRV. Understanding where support and resistance are and literally just looking at later time frames, because remember, your entire idea is buy low and sell high. That's your whole idea. Buy low, sell high. That's all you want to do. Spot trading is way more simple, way more less complex. I go into these low time frames because there are some people who are going to leverage trade, and I want to give the best information I can. I could be hyper bearish on a higher time frame while saying something's going to go up 15%. Angel, best viewers. Okay, I'm not reading that. Who cares? So yeah, right now, this Sologenic, I am technically bearish on it because you have been downtrending. But that does not stop this thing from going up 10 to possible 18%. Doesn't stop it whatsoever. So if you see somebody zoomed in on these low time frames, you're going to see, oh, we broke out of a downtrend. We're going to see upside. Not realizing it could just be a lower high. Meaning, oh, you put your money in, but if you have a lower high, you're likely to make a lower low. So don't fall for the hype. Always zoom out. Always zoom out. And objectively, if you go out to the weekly here for Solo, it makes all the sense in the world for it to pull back. Simply speaking, on the weekly, you're like, that was a straight line up. That is insane. But what it just did, it just tested former resistance as support. So now you can be a little less bearish, a little more cautiously optimistic. Do you expect a pullback tomorrow? It's the weekend. So normally I don't expect pullbacks on the weekend. Normally I don't. I'm expecting a weird 50% retrace situation where a lot of these alts that flew up decide to just chill out. Hey there, was hoping you could talk about MOG just whenever you can. Hope you're having a good evening, and thank you in advance. Thank you, Nobody Knows, for the $5 donation. We will throw that one in right after we check out ICP. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. So yeah, remember, just because I'm calling for an 18% rise, that literally does not mean this thing, after it goes up 18%, it can't drop another 36%. That, I think, is where a lot of traders get messed up. And they're like, oh, it started out so good, but I held it too long. No, you bought in a bad area. That's all you did. You bought in a very bad area. What you'd love to see out of this particular token to get super bullish and expect it to keep going up, let me clean up this chart real fast. Just clean it up, get rid of all this noise, all this stuff and things. And what you would love to see out of this thing, we go down to the daily. It will take longer for alts to bounce. Eventually, yeah, probably. So what you'd like to see out of Solo right now is based off this. What you really need to see is not only hit a support, hold support, break out, hold support again. Looks like it's breaking out. I don't know what you mean. It what? Are you talking about Solo? Because that's what we're talking about. So what I mean by this is, let's just say, for instance, let's say this thing goes up, comes down, does this, breaks out, and then it holds. Right here at this level, that's where you're saying, oh, this is going up for sure. This is going to go crazy. New highs. Going to go nuts. And that's where the fib really comes into play. Because then you pull your fib and you're like, so you're expecting a higher high than this high. So automatically you look at, oh, it's going to hit $1.21. Oh, it's going to hit $1.52. If it goes crazy, it could go all the way up to 240.09. So what fibs do a really good job of is projecting price, whether it's going up or down, because it's just math. It's very common for these things to hit certain levels. So if you notice from high to low, that 382, right around this level, you had a couple wicks in here, and now you're just sitting right on top of it. If you can hold this for a long period of time, you're like, great, uptrend intact. But noted, for this thing to stay bullish, for anybody to be still bullish on this thing, all it has to do is not fall below 0.8878. As long as you don't fall below that, you're doing great. Doing absolutely great. Yo, thank you so much for the $5. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Merry Christmas to you as well. Thank you. I appreciate that. I know I'm taking a long time to get your request too. I'm just trying to dive into this, drop a little education for everybody, just so you don't get caught off guard. Just because I call for 18% upside, I'm calling for that upside within the next day, 2 or 3. In the long run, this is a downtrend. It is bearish. It is extremely bearish. We're seeing, where will it bottom out? The hope is that it bottoms out somewhere at this level, because this is a giant nothing level, and the last time you ended up hitting this level, you fell straight through. So let's hope that we hold support. Let's get rid of our doodle TA. I don't want to use that anymore. I've been proved wrong on a lot of doodle TA, but that's where after a large downtrend, you really want to see that. Sol is most used. I mean, yeah, definitely used a lot. My bonk trade going really bad. That's too bad. Oh well. Alright, checking out ICP. ICP. Doing some good stuff on the new day. Really good stuff. You're good, we chillin'. Like seeing other TA too? Okay. So like right here on ICP, you can see how you broke out, you held support, but after you took off, you never confirmed this as formal support. What ICP just did was confirm it as formal support. But remember, you did just come off of a very sharp downtrend. Still likely for this thing to hit overhead resistance and come back down to this level again after some type of breakout. It is likely, it is not certain. On your daily, you did hit your red line, but it didn't get into that oversold territory. Right now, we got to see if we can get back above the 50 simple moving average. What the heck? Weird. I just hope on your stream, I just hop on your stream and gave you a like right away. But seriously, are we going to pump or dump? In my opinion, point of view, thank you so much for the like. I appreciate that. Right now, Bitcoin, I don't know. Because Bitcoin is, or at least when we looked at it last, it was under a level of support that has me worried. Because if we end the week below 98K, that could be really bad. Right now, it's pressing up to try and get above it, so I do think we're going to get that weekly close above it. But if we don't, 71,000 is in play based off of the weekly and the bearish divergence on the weekly. So we need to wait until Sunday night before we have any other opinions. So that's just kind of what it is. I'm thinking over the weekend, the degens are going to come out. They're going to rally things. They're going to hype it up. They're going to be like, look at this comeback. The Bulls are here. And so I think this weekend, we're going to be okay. Leading into Bitcoin bipolar this week, it's very bipolar. Very bipolar. And it's causing these alts to go nuts. But yeah, I think this weekend is going to be a tall tale of where we should see markets going. But I think all the markets are going to hold up pretty well leading into Christmas. After Christmas, who knows? Who knows? January? Who knows? No idea. ICP is doing better than what other things were doing. ICP is deciding it wants to break to the upside. This is great. I love it. 4 hour. Coming out of oversold territory. Keep in mind, death cross on the 4 hour is happening right now. So keep that in mind. This is a beautiful V-shaped recovery. Let's see if we can get above 11,096. Soul's going crazy in the last few minutes. Makes sense because my bonk trade, it's just, God, it's fluctuating so much. So much. We're going to be getting to Soul eventually, don't worry. I'm just talking a lot more than normal. A lot more than normal. But hopefully I'm giving enough information to where you guys can like one day just look at a chart and do this the exact same time. Hey, can you please make some comments on CTX? I'd appreciate it. Sure, we can check it out. You are added to the list. Added to the list. Alrighty, so right now it is looking bullish. Your 1 hour wants to keep pushing along. You're in the bullish control zone on relative strength. You have a buy signal on the CCI indicator. AVax, bro, we will check out AVax. I got you covered. You're already on the list for AVax, so this is fine. Checking out your 15-minute time frame. 15-minute. You're starting to get into that red zone where it's telling you, hey, we probably need to cool off a little bit. However, as long as you're above the zero line, stay in the trade. Stay in the trade. As long as you're above the zero line on the CCI indicator, stay in the trade. As soon as you cross below it, yikes. You got your buy signal on the CCI indicator all the way back here. All the way back here. You saw your relative strength down here. It got completely decimated, but you were uptrending. So the strength was coming in from all the way back here. Wait, what? Appreciate any knowledge. Mark, thank you so much for the nice words. Thank you. So the thing I don't like about this type of like move, it's weird. I don't enjoy looking at that. It's not pleasing to the eye because you had no pullback on the 15-minute. I like pullbacks more unless you're talking about this being your pullback there, which I mean, sure, you got the 786 hyper bullish. Give me a 618. Give me a 618 at least. Give me that 618 because then I think there's a lot of fuel left in the tank. This one has me worried that you're probably going to get only up to like 1096 and then roll over. I agree. Maybe you get up to 1153, but what ICP needs to do, get above 11096 and stay above it. If you just pump straight up to it, I mean, a 50% retrace brings you back down to 990, and then you can talk about more upside. We got to see. Can I look out Casper? Sure. Caspa, sorry. K-A-S. Did I do XRP? Not yet. It's on the request list. Don't you worry. 1096%. 1096%. What? I'm confused. I don't know what that means. Bonk trade is going up. Oof. That bonk trade of mine, yep, it was a bad play. We're not getting the pullback. It's probably doing something like this. I think it got the 786 also. Anyways, right now for ICP, we could see more upside. I really want to see what happens as soon as you hit overhead resistance. Do you pull back? Do you push up? I'm not sure. Your 15-minute and your 1 hour, they still want to keep going up. Let's see what happens in the coming hours. That 4 hour is out of bearish territory, but this is the thing we need to focus on. That death cross on the 4 hour on your moving averages. Focus in on that. Maybe you come up, test your 200, and then you fall back over. So, yeah, keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. I thought you were longing, so it went long? Chris? What? Longing SOI? I don't know what SOI is. What's SOI? The fuck is that? Oh. No, I'm shorting it. Think he means you were longing, so he went long? Oh. We're mirroring the down versus up? Yeah, no. This thing gives me all the reason to go short. Because, I mean, it rallied 40% on the day, and you're not going to give me a 50% retrace? That doesn't make any sense. 4 hours still wants to go up. 1 hour gave us a sell signal. But it looks like we're breaking to the upside. Either way, my stop loss is right above the 200 simple moving average. As long as we don't make a higher high, I'm in the clear. I'm good. We could see that 50% retrace. I would just readjust my line here. My demand line. Your 15-minute is getting into that blue zone. We could turn around at any moment in time. Or we just break to the upside and get into that red zone and it stops me out. But no, I shorted it. Here's my short. 15x to the downside. Short. It's not like I'm trying to be in the short for long. I'm just expecting it to get to 50% and then rally on. But apparently, the 786 was good enough, which makes no sense to me. Hyper bullish if it is just the 786. But also, we like have super overhead resistance right here, so it makes more sense to short at the resistance than to go long thinking it's just going to break out. However, I did put that trade in well before stream started, and yeah, things changed. It got into a buying area. Let's check our 5-minute real quick just to see our 5 minutes playing with us. Oh no. 5-minute wants to continue going up. That's wild. That's absolutely wild. Got a nice trend reversal here. That's craziness. Either way, I'm leaving my short alive. Because this thing could turn around. We break a little support. Awesome. And then we just keep on going. 618. I'm okay with that as well. But yeah, I think there's going to be more consolidation. A 40% swing, no consolidation, seems a little odd. I understand it had a huge pullback, but come on, brother. However, just keep in mind, it's a meme coin. So yeah, that's my trade I'm currently in. If it breaks above, well, hey, now we can go long. But till then, staying in short. All right, we got to check out MOG. M-O-G. MOG. MOG. Yeah, remember, I have long-term holdings, so I can short indiscriminately as much as I want. The more my shorts get stopped out, the better my long-term holds are doing. So it's like I care a little bit because I don't like losing. That's just my ego. But, you know, end of the day, I don't actually care. I don't actually care. Yikes. Actually, we can leave that in place. So MOG right now, weekly resistance / support was sitting at 2332. 2332 is the level that needs to be held for the weekly for you to stay super bullish. You do have an honorable mention level sitting right below you right now, or right above you, I mean, right here at 2274. If MOG gets a weekly candle close below that, it's going to be a little rough for MOG. Going to be a little bit rough. Going into your daily time frame, you did backtest your 100 simple moving average. Your 200 simple moving average has formed, and it's sitting all the way down here at 1713. Yikes. This is a serious downtrend, though. I would expect some form of relief in the near future, because holy moly, how much can you sell, dude? This is a rough one. All the stonks. Ski fully done. What is up? How you doing? Welcome in. Welcome in. So yeah, this is looking just bitter. Just like, this is hate selling. This is so bad. Anyways, you were a little overextended, but you weren't that bad. Jeez. Going into the 4 hour. Is this the Hawk Tua coin? No, it's not. This is MOG. This is MOG. So MOG right now, you are overextended to the downside, especially on the 4 hour. However, notice what it's doing as soon as you're getting close to resistance. You're just rolling over. Same coin as Howie? I don't know. I have a feeling this is getting ready to rally. I have a feeling. When I go into these lower time frames, I feel like it's getting ready to rally. So a couple things are happening here. 4 hour time frame, you're deep in the bearish control zone. You're coming out of being oversold. You do have a flash of green, meaning you're above this trend line here, but you're still below the zero line. Could continue to the downside.
I already put them in the dryer. You can just put a new load in for me.
I will.
When you have a minute, can you help me clean out her nose for a minute?
Okay.
You have a minute.
Okay. You saw Howie's stomped yesterday. It dropped hard. Everything dropped hard. It was wild. All right, so now looking at this, you have this weird level of support and resistance at 22,741 that is acting as serious resistance. It had 2 candles so bad. Oh, geez. That's wild. Going into your 1 hour time frame, it's hard for me to be like, yeah, we're definitely staying above the zero line. But as long as you're above this zero line, it says stay in the trade. This is the same I see. That's wild. Thoughts on Doge? Don't worry, we will get to Doge. We have a couple requests right before it, but we will get to it. See that red candle and the red, white, blue candle? I don't understand what you're talking about. Ski fully done? I'm confused. Red, white, and blue candle? I don't know what you mean. Going into the 15-minute time frame. Ugh. Staying bearish. Candle is long red. Okay, gotcha. Okay. You're talking about this up here. And this down here. You're throwing me off. I'm going to finish talking about this. So right now the 15-minute is giving you that buy signal. That's great. That is great. Still could come down a little bit lower. That is a possibility. But it is showing, hey, could be a great time to jump in the near future. You hit your 618 once. Maybe, just maybe, you come down to a 50% retrace before seeing much higher prices. But noted, it is set for going higher. Let's go into your 5-minute. 5 minutes in the bearish zone. You want this CCI to be down at the red level. That's what you really want. And or just cross back above your zero line. Just cross back above, because this looks bearish AF. This looks super bearish. Looks like you're going down. Going all the way back down to support down here. But we'll see how this goes. I would set an alert for 2135. See what the price is doing if it gets down there. Also, if you're looking to get into a trade on this one, set your alert for 2256. Getting that breakout is going to be a big deal. Because then your price target is up here. 2 price targets if it does go up. 787, 1292. I got to go help my daughter clean out her nose real quick. I will be right back, and we will be getting into XLM, AVax, and XRP next. Try not to drop too many requests. I might miss them. But if you guys could do me a huge favor, hit the like button. That would be fantastic if you haven't done it already. We have 39 viewing and only 26 likes. Please, hit the like button. I will be back very soon. You tell it way better. Ski fully done. I'm glad I tell things well. Hopefully I'm dropping enough knowledge for people to make informed decisions. Hopefully. So let's go to the XLM chart before I go over and help out my wife real quick. Brief intermissions. Just is what it is. You're in the Netherlands? Oh, okay. Nice. So you've broken out of all your downtrends here. Holy. Only downtrend you got left for XLM. All the way up here. 24% upside. Anyways, I'll be right back. We'll dive into this. That's why I said earlier people are slacking on the likes. That's true, Mark. That's true. So true. I'm back. So we're about to see another leg down? We could. We could. Clean out that nose. That's exactly what we did. We cleaned out her nose. Yeah, she's whew, not happy about it. Not happy about it at all. Anyways, going into the daily for XLM here. Sheesh. So XLM, you can see we've been in a distinct downtrend, but we did break our most recent downtrend. We broke both of them. So that's 3 of them, even. Damn. XLM doing things. We can get rid of all those. We are currently under weekly level of resistance. If we go out to our weekly, you will see it. Weekly level of resistance. We are currently under it. Now, this is the big deal. If by Sunday, XLM can't pull it together and get above 39.71, you not only could go back down to 30.83, but if you lose 30.83, coming down to 19.72, extremely likely. Extremely likely. So, yeah. I know a lot of people hate it when I say stuff like that, but it is extremely likely. And that's based off candle low close. Hold on. Wait, did I not draw this right? Oh, shit. Right there. Could go down to 22.67. Give some love, Fran. Thank you so much. Yes. Listen to Fran. Listen to Fran. So if we lose 30.83, I'm looking for that 22.67. You don't want to lose 22.67 because that's when everybody says XLM's a scam, because it would just backtest a level that was never backtested. Going into our daily, we didn't even do it on the daily. So I know I had so much hate for this a few weeks ago, but there is no reason that XLM cannot revisit 14 cents. Hey, how's it going? What did I miss? Ibuprofen, you missed a lot. You missed a lot. I was dropping the knowledge tonight. But yeah, there's no reason XLM cannot go down to 14.28. No reason at all. I think now that it's had 2 legs down, a lot more people are starting to realize, oh, maybe it was a bad idea to buy these wick highs. Maybe that was not my best move. That looks better on the daily. Oh boy, that looks way better on the daily. So if this is a bull flag, everyone who bought up here might get saved. You got to 88 yet? Not yet, Rich. Not yet. It is definitely on the list, but are you requesting it? Because we can look at it next. Remember how the stream works, everybody. If you are a member and or a subscriber on Twitch, your request automatically moves to the top of the queue. The only way you can beat out the members in your request is if you happen to donate higher than what the subscription or membership price is. Which, for the most part, everybody goes with the $5 option. There are a couple people who have gone with the $10 option. So they, of course, get precedent over the other members. So, yeah. And I think I remember those names, but I could be wrong. And you guys just need to tell me if you're flexing on people or not. But anyways, going to XLM on the 4 hour. So your daily right now, you are in that bearish control zone saying the downtrend could continue. On the daily, if we look at this as a falling wedge, this looks beautiful. The only problem is we don't really have that first touch here. We only have these 2 touches, so you'd look for a third touch. Going into our 4 hour time frame, 4 hours telling us, hey, good time to jump in. We might be changing the trend here. Oh my, I just long Sui at 468 at the top of a green candle 20 minutes ago. and it's already at 478. Sheesh, that's wild. You longed the top. That is wild. How do I become a member on YouTube? James, right next to my icon for YouTube showing the channel, there you should see a little button that says join. If you tap that button, you'll see the member icon. On your 4-hour time frame, you do have a death cross, but you have a double death cross coming. That's a shame. That is quite a shame. Let's go into your 1-hour time frame. Your 1-hour time frame looks good. I'm subbed on Twitch. Should I request things from there? Ibuprofen, it would help me out a lot if you did do that, because if you're talking on YouTube, I don't see your emblem. So, yeah, that would be the place. There's no join button there. James, that is terrible. I'm guessing you're on an iPhone and looking at the stream through your phone. I've noticed iPhone users have that problem. They don't see it. Fran, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. We are that much closer to the 1K subscribers. Thank you. So looking at this, I am still bearish on it, simply because we're not broken out of our downtrend. And also, a good thing here. Wait, is it a good thing? Hold on. Good thing here. We did break out of this downtrend, which is perfect. So to the upside, we could see a 50% retrace based off your highs. So right now, you would be looking at possible, pretty much where you're at. Oh no. Possible 3920. That's a shame. That is a shame. Missing like the entirety of that move. That oof. But let's see what happens after this 3.8% move to the upside. Let's see. Maybe we even hit overhead resistance at 39.71, where we could see this thing rally 5.24%. Let's go into your 15-minute. So as a scalp trader, we could be looking at this a little bit differently. However, you're very high on the CCI indicator. You're in the bullish control zone. You're kind of trading on hopium right now. But let's see where we could lead. It lines up perfect. Oh, Jesus. Well, it lines up perfectly. Why that chart looking jasmy? Wait, what? Milk, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Welcome in. Welcome in, Milk. Why that chart looking jasmy? I'm confused. Do you want me to look at the jasmy chart? Is that what it is? I can do that. Just confused with your request. Seeing the video you posted on Discord earlier, can you show how to display the indicator? Yeah. You go into indicators. You go to CCI. On the CCI, I believe I used this one, the CCI EMA with Ricky372. Click on it. It is that one. Ricky372. It pops up right below because it is your indicator. TXS, looking like. My bad. No problem. Ibuprofen. Can I look at Ronin? Yes. Ronin. We will check out Ronin next. So right now, surprisingly, a move to the upside for XLM is coinciding perfectly with overhead resistance. Fees, thank you, no problem. Daily inspiration, you want to check out Near, we will add you to the list. No problem, Ibuprofen. Thank you for jumping over there and requesting. Milk, is TXS a request, or are you just saying thanks? I'm not really good if you guys put these 3-letter things. I'm really terrible at it. So if you can help me out with just write the word, please. Like WTF is probably the only one I can look at it, register it, and understand. But I'll still, considering what tickers look like, write it down as a ticker, and then I'll try and look for it. No, thank you, Milk. I do appreciate you. Every sub matters, everybody. We're trying to get to that 1K subs, and we have been stuck. Just stuck in the 800s. Feels like forever. So hopefully things change soon. Yes. XLM usually does follow XRP. Oh, bonk trade. We're getting stopped out to the upside. Damn. Might as well get out of that trade. Yikes. It's looking terrible. Terrible. I'm not getting out of it yet, but absolutely insane. The reason I'm not getting out of it is because I leveraged just a couple bucks in there just to see if it would happen. What you think of XRP price, EOY, end of year 2025? Alex, I actually don't know, especially with what XRP just did by making a stable coin. I don't have a clue. Because, like, their entire business model for that token, why would banks use XRP if they could use a stable coin? I understand minting the stable coin will burn XRP, but, like, that was the whole point of the XRP token, for banks to use it to transfer overseas and start replacing the SWIFT network. Why would why? Bonk on Robinhood today. Seems like Robinhood liking them meme coins. Robinhood has always loved the meme coins. Always. So yeah, short term, I'm seeing a lot of things lining up with XLM going up to 39.71. If you break 39.71, you do have a demand line overhead. So 4198 could be happening. I mean, noted, this is provided Bitcoin does not pull back. Keep that in mind, everyone. Bitcoin needs to not pull back, and these alts will continue running. XRP will be the bridge for XRPL. The XRP ledger. Okay. I don't know. I don't know enough about the project for me to weigh in on it. I just know it seemed odd they created the stablecoin. Because now I'm like, why use the XRP token at all? Because if the XRP network has its own stablecoin, just use the stablecoin. Why? I don't know. RLUSD, I mean. Can I take a look at Sui AI and TMAI? Sure. It'll be used for liquidity. Okay. Like staking and stuff. Okay, I can see that. The RLUSD needs XRP to be sent. Oh, really? See, this is the stuff that I haven't been able to research into. So literally, I have no clue at all. The only thing I saw was that every time the stablecoin was made, can I look at BCH? Yeah. Let me write these things down. Hold on. Sui AI, TMAI, BCH. Alright, everything's written down. This is what I see out of XLM. It is what it is. Let's see if it rallies. If it doesn't rally, back down to 30.83 and then down to 22.67. So that's what I see out of this. Be the bridge between currencies, right? Can I do XRP, please? I will. We got to check out Ronin. Then we got to check out AVax. Then XRP is up. Bitcoin Cash retraced more than most alts. How long you been in crypto? Since not the last bull run, but the bear market before the last bull run. That's when I got in. That's when I got in. And that's also when I wanted to really learn how to read charts, because I was like, you know what? I feel like there's a way I could make way more money with this. So I decided to take all of my time to start learning how to read charts. I would say it helped. Okay, Ronin did a good thing. It held a higher low. You backtested all of your moving averages. You're about to get a golden cross on a weekend? Holy shit. Are you still able to do CTX? Yeah, it's in the queue. Don't you worry. It's in the queue. Peter, I'm not like most streamers you'll run into on YouTube. I interact with my chat, as well as I do get through all the list. I don't have to wake up early tomorrow either. We gonna get there, Peter. We gonna get there. I know you're probably like, I'm so sick and tired of watching. I get it. I'm just trying to drop some knowledge. That's all I'm trying to do. I remember back in 2013, used to farm Doge and other coins free. Really? Holy shit. Ibuprofen, it took me, I would say, probably like 2 years before I felt really confident and I was actually becoming profitable. It took me about 2 years. And noted, I paid my tuition. Holy shit. Dope man, thank you. I subscribe, by the way. Love the interaction. Well, thank you for the sub. I do appreciate it. I appreciate the hell out of your knowledge and endurance with this. This is nothing compared to like streaming games. Was it a joke back then? That's funny, Milk. That's funny. 2013. Sheesh. Alright. So you got your buy signal. You're getting a golden cross sometime in the next day or two. Golden cross should be coming in. So Ronin just might be one of the top trades of the week. This thing could fly. Looking at your 4-hour time frame, you're getting that buy signal. That's great. You don't really have overhead resistance or anything to worry about. So this is literally just, you're looking for a continuation to the upside. So we're going to pull out our trending fib here, going from low to high, back to low. Because you did set a higher low, the trend is in play. So currently speaking, where you're at, you're expecting to get anywhere between a 618, 786 just to start things off. So anywhere between a 10 and a 21% upside would be extremely likely. Marja, what's up, Porky? Can you look at Sol, please? Yeah, it's already on the list. We will get there. You know, I think the more I chat with you guys, the better it is. Can we think about Chainlink? Oh, what do I think about Chainlink? Very important coin, very underrated. Daily inspiration, got it. Don't mind my manners. Can you take a look at Near, please? Yeah, I got you on Near. Gotcha. Yeah, I got Near in the queue. Got it in the queue. Alright, so, needless to say, this thing is lining up perfectly with the idea of you getting to the 618 sooner than later. So, Ronin, if you were in a scalp trade, I would say get that stop loss somewhere below 196. If you're really risk averse, Bitcoin broke to the upside. Oh shit. We are out of the danger zone. Let's go Bitcoin. RIP my bonk trade. RIP. Probably going to die. But it's almost certain you're going to hit anywhere between 487 to 1212. Bitcoin is making moves. Bitcoin is making moves. This is a good thing. It does invalidate my bearish argument on Bitcoin. Noted, if you guys did watch the video I dropped today, Porky, you lied to me. You said Litecoin was going to 250. Hey man, at the time, it looked like it. Wait, hold on. Litecoin, it's gonna do just fine. Relax. What is LTC at right now? I just, like, what? Is it even that low? You're at 104. It's okay. It's okay. As soon as you break back above 118, party back on, baby. But no, Bitcoin did a very good thing right now. It is pulling away from my bearish arguments. It is getting away from it. It is basically telling me, shut up with all this bearish talk. We're going up, baby. Yeah, check it out. I will put it in the list. LTC in the list. But that is Ronin. Hopefully that helped you out. Ronin going up. I do think Ronin will probably take off in the coming days. So keep your eyes on Ronin. Keep your eyes on it. XRP is rallying right now. Almost 5 million in trades. And in the past minute, that's wild. Absolutely wild. So taking a look at what Bitcoin just did, we are getting a breakout. Currently getting a breakout. This is a very, very big deal for the bulls. Bulls are taking control. RIP to my short. It was nice while it lasted. I'm more than likely going to get stopped out. Oh no. But we could be having a great freaking weekend. So that's the best part. But I want to show you guys something real quick. I did TA on Bitcoin earlier today in this video that only has 21 views. So obviously nobody cares about indicators, but buddy, the much awaited video on the new show. You could anchor this numbers to the upside over time. So right here, 119,000, we could see 100. You did get that oversold zone or not? So over here, right before now, the breakout on Bitcoin, I called that shit. Indication Bitcoin will break out. This is what this is basically showing me right now while recording this video. This is all live. This is all ready to go. But since you did get that oversold level and it is a significantly higher low, you're expecting the price to continue to the upside. Here's where you would use the what's up, Kush? Fibonacci just to see where price could go. We came down, we at least got the 618. Great. Now we're seeing that move to the upside. So to the upside, automatically I'm thinking we could test $99,221. All right, that was what I called in the video. Currently, we are trying to get up there. We're trying to do it. We're going to see if we get there. But I called that shit out in a static video. Anybody wants to talk shit about my TA? Shut up. Oh, but yeah, feels good to be right. I like being right more than I like being wrong. I hate that this trade went so bad because I'm wrong. Is what it is. You win some, you lose some. It's fine. Let's close it out at a 50% loss. Who cares? We'll move on from that. We'll recover. We'll recover. I do want to do a new trading challenge. I want to get these 8 trades together. I really do. I might just use Bitcoin to do it because Bitcoin's way easier to read. Like, if you listened to that video before, we were literally sitting right above the back test. You could have been looking at Bitcoin going up 2.1% on this move on super high leverage. We rally. The strength is inspiring, right? The strength, the power. Did you hold any coins long term? Yeah, I hold a lot of coins long term. I made a whole video about my style of how I accumulate and when I take profits. You guys should check it out. Bitcoin's gonna have a really hard time dumping right now, now than ever. Maybe. All right. Got to hold from the bear market and just hold. Avoid tax, make more gains. That's true. Can you link that video in chat? Gotta choose right, do your own research. Always do your own research. Daily inspiration, if you just click on the channel, you'll find it very easily. It's the first video. Also, if you join the Discord, I let you guys know right away as soon as I upload videos under new videos on trade setup. Join the Discord. It's a great place to be. You literally will get all the videos that I ever post lined up in order. Why is BCH RSI flattened at the top? No idea. We got to get there. Got to get there, CT. I don't know. Bet. Yeah. So AVax right now, we did make the move to the downside from last night. We made the move. Wild. LTC update and time frames. Amir, I got you covered. All right. We will do that. Gonna lurk for a bit while I wrap some presents. Thanks for the wisdom. No problem, ibuprofen. No problem. Amir, we will get to that as soon as we are done with AVax, because we're already on the chart. So, LTC moving up top of the list. Thank you so much for your $5 dono. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. You guys get the free Pengu airdrop? I did not. I don't know. I need to look, actually. Hold on. Did I? I feel like y'all need to stop distracting me. Amir really wants LTC. Really does. I don't think I got the airdrop. No rush? Oh, there's a rush. Damn, that's at the 1618. That's crazy. So run, have not gotten there yet. Check this shit out. CT, we'll get there. Might have the OG coin pump. It just might. So AVax broke out of one downtrend, testing the next downtrend. If we are to continue this bullishness, we could very well see this thing testing 45.93 and even the demand line sitting overhead. Your 4 hours coming out of oversold territory, so we are expecting this thing to push to the upside. BTC's pumping. I don't know about pumping. It is going up though. It's definitely going up, but pumping, I think we have different ideas of pumping. Get out of the 1 minute chart. It's up 0.69%. Chill out. Usually pumps at the end of a run. Maybe. Kind of depends. If it's recovering, Litecoin can do very well. So now, testing this demand line here, we can get rid of that. We're more likely to come straight up to our 200 simple moving average on the 4 hour, which is sitting at 45.16. So we could see this thing rally up another 9.89%, which would be pretty damn solid. 1 hour time frame. It does look like the rally wants to continue. Great to see. Looking at our 15 minute. 15 minutes getting into that overbought territory. So expect a bit of resistance at 42.32. We're going to have to wait and see what happens once we get there. But as for fib levels, it's lining up nearly perfect that we're going to hit not only 41.91, but probably 42.32. Definitely want to see what happens there. Do we bullishly consolidate? Do we have a small pullback? What do? We don't know. We're going to have to wait and find out. If we can break above it and hold support, even better. 45.93 is the next target after. This is the weekend. Altcoins generally do pretty decent over the weekends if there was major pullbacks during the week. So I think that's what we're having now. But noted, Bitcoin is going up, nearly up. It's at 98.6. We're still looking at that 99. Up 4% an hour on Doge. Nice. So that's AVax. Looking pretty darn solid. Let's check out LTC. LTC. I'm going to start knocking out a few of these requests. Seems like you guys are getting antsy here. So, Litecoin. You are breaking back above 105 right now. Looks like the next target is going to be 113 to 118. Not bad. Not bad. Wow, it got deep. It got down to 86. That's crazy. There's always a dip buy, in my opinion, for the meme coins. All right. So Litecoin, its true test is going to be its demand line here. That it was not able to break out and it had a steep retracement. So expect a lot of sell orders to be there. But noted, that's 18.3% to the upside. And if you do hold above 118 this time, I think this time is the time you could see Litecoin rally all the way up to 280. Could see it. So let's see what happens. On the daily, you held support on your 50 simple moving average. That's amazing. That is actually amazing. This thing is ripe and ready for more upside. And if we pull the fibs on it, we do have a few targets. Based off where the rally started, you could see this thing mosey on up to 169 or 197. Before it takes off, your 2618 is lined up absolutely perfect with your 280 level. So this is Litecoin right now. Litecoin's looking pretty solid. If you're trying to trade this on high leverage, right now you're in that overbought territory, so you're expecting a bit of consolidation here, maybe even a mild pullback. Let's check out your 5 minute. 5 minute also overbought territory. Will ETF approval help the price? Maybe. The biggest problem you'll have is that Grayscale has a strategic reserve or a trust or whatever of Litecoin. So you got to deal with the Grayscale sell pressure as soon as it gets approved, which has happened every single time. The Ethereum one came out, they started selling. Bitcoin one came out, they started selling like crazy. It was absolutely insane, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to offload all of their trust and convert it into the ETF. And in doing that, they also raise their fees. So they're doing the most capitalism thing in the world. They're just out here indiscriminately just raising fees to make more money because they know people have interest. Is it on us to decipher which meme coin retail will buy? That they still aren't in the market yet. Definitely have to decipher what. Yeah, always got to do your own research. Always. What means wait for them to sell LTC? Oh, which means wait for them to sell LTC? Yeah, pretty much. Did I go through XRP? Not yet. Not yet. Marcus, we will go through that surprisingly next. So, yeah, you came in at a good time. Well, yeah, right now, Litecoin, it is about to hit its 1272. Next target would be 111, hitting that 1618. So let's see what Litecoin does, if it's going to start going buck wild out here or consolidate. I would expect a consolidation, but, you know, we'll see. We'll see. It doesn't have to. Your 1 hour is not overbought. Your 4 hours not overbought. Your daily is not overbought. This thing could rally literally straight for all weekend, and it probably wouldn't be overbought. So yeah, that pullback was very good for all of the tokens, and now people are buying up the dip. That was Litecoin. Now let's check out XRP. Whoop. XRP got its breakout, got its back test. That's a big deal. You're in the bullish zone, saying, hey, if you're in this trade, stay in the trade. Now, one thing you guys got to realize, I did have the fibs pulled up where I was aiming at. 38% upside. I didn't think we were going to come down here and set a higher low, but we did draw this level of support, and I said, we got to maintain above it. We lose it, we're going down to 155. We held it. We held it. Now we broke back above the other one. So, back in play, upside targets. Going out to our daily. Daily is basically saying we probably could buy in, which is wild. You are not in neutral territory, but hey, the buys are coming in early. Why do I have both? Jesus, get rid of this. Too much down here. Your MACD looks terrible. All right, anyways, going out to your 4 hour. So I believe I was looking at this from this recent move to the upside right here. Looks like I probably was. So XRP, if you can break this demand line, you're going to be looking for 334 price target. That's what I see out of XRP right now, but you do have resistance at 244.6 based off your 4 hour. We utilized it as support, fell through, and then resistance. Will it act as resistance again? If it does, this is a perfect setup for downside. Perfect setup for downside. Because as I've said before, when you're going to the upside, you want to break a trend, and then you want to backtest former support. So what happened right here? You had a downtrend. You had a level of support. You broke out of the downtrend. You backtested the support. So now you're expecting the uptrend to continue. This thing, if it decides it doesn't like the uptrend anymore and it finds resistance at 244, we could see price come all the way down to 175. So you really do need to break above 244.6 so that you can reap the great rewards of going up to 334, most likely. That's XRP right now, trying to make a move up. Cautiously optimistic. Cautiously optimistic. 1 hour time frame says, hey, if you're in a long, stay in the long. 15-minute time frame says, if you're in a long, stay in it. Just relax, chill. Until you cross the zero line, stay in the long. And or if you cross your trend line while being above this red dotted line, might be a good time to jump out. Just maybe. But yeah, so XRP is looking pretty solid. Nice breakout. Let's see what happens at 244.6. If you can break above it and hold support, well, XRP has a lot more upside. I mean, like a lot more upside. After that 334, I think the only price stopping it is all-time highs, sitting around like $4.13 or something. So good for XRP. It's doing its thing. I still refuse to buy it right now. Anyways, moving along. We're going to Doge. Going to the Doge. Noticing we got 39 viewers. Have you guys helped me out a little bit in this stream? Let me double check. 38 viewers, 34 likes. I'm extremely happy with that. Thank you guys so much for all the likes. I do really appreciate that. It helps out the stream a lot. Thank you. We're up to 870 in subscribers. Let's go! Hopefully we get to 1K. I doubt it'll be over the weekend, but we're going to try. We're going to try. All right, checking out Dogecoin. Dogecoin doing a good thing. Doing a good thing. You're breaking back above 34 cents. That literally was the battlegrounds. You needed to stay above it. Luckily, you're getting back up there. Daily candle close below it. If we get a daily candle close above it, oh my. Oh my, this could turn into a beautiful thing. Did we check CAS? I think it's breaking down. No, we did not. Doge has been on a strong and steady rise today. Nice. You're going to get that 1K, no sweat, eventually, hopefully. Hopefully, eventually. We will check out CAS for you, Rich. It will move up to the top of the list because you are requesting it. So, the best thing about Doge, we can get rid of that. Actually, no, we're going to keep that up there because we could still bearishly backtest the channel. But if Doge gets a daily candle close above 34 cents, understand what this is. This is a failure to break down. It is like giving a coin rocket fuel to go to the upside. So I would be expecting 57,326 to finally pan out. I'm expecting that one. Breaking out. Oh. I thought you said down. Sorry, Rich. Sorry, I misunderstood what I was reading. Remember, I'm not the smartest cookie in the world. The fact that I'm not that smart and I can do TA, everyone can do TA. Everyone. You all can do it. All I'm doing is trying to speed things along with what I've learned. You guys are all going to learn your own method that's going to work great for you. And I'm excited because then I hope you share some of that knowledge with everyone else. You're going to have to make a coin, Porky, for next bull run? Nah, that's a terrible idea. I'm not going to be the next Hawk Tua. I'm not doing it. Ponky, says Eric. We'll check out some Ponky. But alright, Dogecoin right now doing good things. You got into deep retracement level on the daily. This is a big deal. We need a drunk stream soon. No, I already told you guys. Unless I get like $1,000 in donos in a single stream, we're not breaking out any alcohol. It's just not happening. So, nope. Sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it. I don't think you guys also understand how terrible life would be the next day. I have a 2-year-old. Yeah. I have a 2-year-old and I have a wife that is currently pregnant on bed rest. You guys are asking a lot for me to get drunk right now. I'll tell you what, that is a big ask. So nope. Absolute bare minimum. And I'm not talking like super chats. No. It would have to be like, use the link, $1,000 dono, so YouTube doesn't try stealing 30%. What's up, Porky? What's up, Freestyle? How you doing? Welcome in. Wait, for the real alt season, Porky, you're gonna break out the Blue Label? I don't drink Blue Label. I drink bourbon more than anything. I don't drink Blue Label. At 10k subs, Marja, yeah, if we get 10k subs over on Twitch, game on, baby. Roger, quitter? You're right. I am a quitter. I'm a complete quitter. And I'm okay with that. It's like the equivalent of a spitter. Yeah, you know what? That guy was probably like drinking rock stars and fucking not drinking water. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense. Alright, we're getting off topic here. Going back into Dogecoin. Dogecoin is crossing the zero line on the 4-hour. Doge, hyper bullish. Hyper bullish. As long as it stays up here for the next hour and 49 minutes, this could get nasty. Nasty to the upside. I'm talking like top of channel upside craziness. We could see this thing rally up 42%. Meme coins. Let's go. Let's go 1K. Yeah, 1K. Mark. Marjo was talking about 10K subs on Twitch. So I like that better. If I have an active 10K subs on Twitch monthly, that's equivalent to 10K members on YouTube. That would be phenomenal. That would be absolutely great. That would be about what? It's a 70-30 split. So let's just say 37 grand. That would be solid. Yeah, I could get drunk for a stream for that. I could do that. That's fine. Checking out your 1 hour on Doge. You are not overbought yet. The rally can continue. Either way, you are above major support. So even if you do come back down, you're looking to hold 34 cents as support. So Doge looking pretty damn solid. Pretty damn solid. 15-minute is telling you, hey, right now it's time to take a little risk off the table. So there's that. We'll see how it goes. You're in overbought territory on the 15. This thing's probably going to keep going for another 2 hours, so we'll see what it does. We shall see what it does. 5-minute time frame has already started retracing out of that overbought territory, saying, nah, we keep this rally going, son. We'll see how it goes. Looks pretty darn decent out there, though. All right, moving on to Caspa. Well, that was Dogecoin for you. Looking good. Caspa getting a move to the upside. Let's go. We still haven't measured out after that significant pullback. We didn't even see the 99 409? Damn. Guess Caspa was a little stronger than expected. Anyways, right now we're looking for 14% upside, moving back up to that 14432 level. Bitcoin almost 99. If you remember from that video I showed you, it's expected. It's expected. Mark, no problem. No problem at all. So right now, Caspa's looking pretty solid on the 1 hour. Pretty darn solid. From the fibs, you would be looking at something like this, going up anywhere between 13178 and 137493. But I would seriously be looking at overhead resistance, so that 14% upside definitely possible. Definitely possible. Doge taking off. Doge going crazy. Doge go crazy. Oh boy. All right. All right. Looks like wife is going through it, so that's fun. Going into our 15-minute for Cas. Caspa saying take a little risk off the table. I would be waiting for some indicators to reset, but it looks good. As long as Caspa can stay above 12012, this newfound uptrend, you're looking pretty damn solid if you ask me. Pretty gosh darn solid. It got the 618 once. It did not get it twice. So also keep in mind, would be completely normal if while we're sleeping, we see these things pull back up to 50%. Could go down 6.5%, and then tomorrow be back to being super bullish. So keep that in mind while making these trades. But Caspa's looking pretty damn solid. Pretty damn solid. I'm glad I have more time to accumulate this bad boy. Also, by the way, everybody, I did mention before, I thought Caspa was built different. I do believe this thing has the opportunity of doing amazing things. Simply because, did I check XLM? I did. I did, Freestyle. But if you want me to check it out, we will check it out. Anyways, looking at this on the weekly, you can see you tested this level once, twice, you tested it 3 times. But this time, if we get rid of all this noise here, you can actually see you only touched it just like before, showing a double bottom on the weekly, and now you have a higher low. Caspa is built different. Caspa's in that range where I'm thinking this area we're currently in the next bear market, we might try to buy in at these prices. So I am currently loading up everything I can into Caspa because this is a great buying opportunity in my opinion. So yeah, that's what I see out of Caspa. Caspa looking damn good. And my targets for taking profits, I'm looking at anywhere between, we'll say 64491 and 852216. Those are my 2 levels that I'll be taking profits. So right here at the 2618, which is about a 4x from where you're standing, and right here, which is about a 5.6x from where we are sitting. So that is Caspa. Caspa's looking damn good in my opinion, especially for first time bull run. It's more than likely going to go way higher than that. Remember, this thing's not listed on Binance, not listed on Coinbase. It has a strong community. It is actually a pretty good project. You're already getting meme coins on it. This thing, I think, is going to do very well in this bull run. And I do believe you set a new floor. You got 3 different longs on Cas already. Layered up from the dip. All doing well. 25x. Wild, Rich. You wild. But yeah, this thing looking good. When you think the bull run ends? I don't know. sometime around this time next year, maybe. Noted. That's a big maybe. Because this time feels different. I'm not saying it is different. It feels different. So I'm leaving it up to what is going to happen later on. ADA too. All right, Rich, we got to check out XLM first and then ADA. But yeah, this thing looking pretty darn solid. If you look at most other cryptos, when you see that triple bottom on the weekly, it is at destitute levels, super low, crazy low, and everybody's like, oh my god, who would buy that garbage? That's where this level currently is sitting, and we are about to see what price discovery looks like. So Caspa, I would say, if you're holding it, hold out. Shovels BTC scaling problem. Oh, it solves a BTC scaling problem? That's great. That's absolutely great. Exchanges Uphold and Kraken. You can also buy it on weeks. You can leverage trade it on weeks as well. You can also do the same thing on Buy DeFi. It's on a lot of exchanges. It's just not the major ones. So XLM, by the way, guys, Freestyle is one that can stunt on all of you. He does have one of those special memberships. So there's that. No, sorry, you have 3 longs made. Set up on ADA. Oh, gotcha. Well, you can take a look at ADA, end of the list. Well, ADA was coming up next anyways, so it's right in line. It's kind of great. So yeah, XLM, we were looking at this 5.24% move to the upside. It's still moving up there. Since we looked at it, we're halfway there. Halfway there. Like, smash, Trade Intuition. Thank you so much for the like. I appreciate you. Hopefully everybody's hitting that like button, helping the algorithms, letting people know this stream is worthwhile. Please come watch. Cass is on Grayscale's roadmap. Is it? Damn it. Well, at least you know it's going to get bought up, but oh, I really hope Grayscale does not push for that ETF. I really hope they don't. Oh man, that would suck. But that's great. It's going to have a nice run up. All right, so XLM doing just fine. We're looking to see what happens at overhead resistance at 3971. At that over... Did I get screwed on my trade? Hold on. Did we make a new high yet? Almost. Almost. All right, anyways. Read the white paper. The creators are anonymous as well. Oh, that's cool. Bitcoin Cash, please, sir. CT, we'll get to it eventually. Really interesting? That is interesting. I didn't know that. So yeah, XLM, hopefully this helps you out, Freestyle. You're looking at that. You have overhead resistance sitting at the demand line. It's around 4169. If we get the breakout, you still got to break above 4374. I adjusted these trend lines down so it looks a lot more like a bull flag. If we get a move up, 7132 will be the target. 7132. All right, let's check out ADA. Yeah, don't worry, CT. I have it written down. I can't forget about it. The only problem is when you requested it, wow, it's deep in the list. It is deep. Wow. ADA, what a comeback. All right, so I think we looked at both the bullish and the bearish. No, we only looked at bearish options last night. So you can see how one of them played out. The other one did not. We fell below. Oh my god, this is a failure to break down. Oh shit. Hold on, this is a big deal. Oh my. That is a recovery right there, I'll tell you what. Not a failure to break down. We didn't do that. But we did get that huge move to the downside. Got the 618. It did happen. So needless to say, let's move on. Now it looks like we are trying to contest for a breakout. Damn, son. Damn, son. It's crazy. All right, so on this pullback, understand what ADA did. It made a 50% retrace. That's all ADA did, a 50% retrace. You backtested 78.35 as support. This is a very good sign because you never tested it. Noted, you didn't really test 56 either or 36, but that's besides the point. Let's focus on the good things. Looking at the good things here, we could see this thing rally somewhere up to $1.60. ADA could, if it breaks out of this downtrend, go 64% upside as a normal leg higher. Remember also, ADA is one of the few ones, I think, nope, I take it back. You had the bearish divergence, but that already played out. So we're good. David, Dogecoin. We already checked out Doge. I'll put it at the bottom of the list. We could check it out again. So ADA right now looking pretty gosh darn solid. Looking at the 4-hour time frame, jumping back into that bullish zone, basically saying, hey, the trend is reversing. We are going into an uptrend. Beautiful to see that on the 4-hour. Let's go ahead and check out the 1-hour. 1-hour time frame, you're up there. You are up there. That is rough. You're almost in that overbought territory. Be careful of that. But you are not getting any form of sell signals. So it's basically saying if you're already in a long, stay in the long. Stay in it. Look at your 15-minute. 15-minute is giving you a sell signal. So we could correct a little bit. Remember, if it does correct from here, you could see something like all the way up to a 50% retrace, setting a higher low, which would be around 8726. But you would be looking for anywhere between $1.04 and $1.12.2 as your next targets. So if I were trading this, I personally would have a stop loss below this low here, sitting around that 382. So I would have a stop loss around 8478, and I'd expect this thing to rally up. However, you might as well just wait for any type of consolidation and see where it goes from there. The risk to reward, it's just not worth it when your stop loss is that deep. Just not worth it. Especially when your upside is only like 7 to possibly 14% upside. It's rough. That's rough. And you have a demand line to fight against. It's tough. That is tough. But yeah, that's ADA right now. If you do get that break to the upside, you do have resistance at 117.72. And then maybe you set a slightly higher high, 145, or you get all the way to your fib level, setting all the way up here at 160.26. That's ADA. That's what I'm seeing. Do not count out any type of pullback. Do not think we are only going up, okay? Just don't think that. As soon as you think we're only going up, you're going to get wrecked. You're going to have terrible stop loss management. It's going to be awful. All right, let's look at Ethereum. Ethereum made a great comeback. Very nice. Now we're hitting another set of resistance. Very rough. Right now, the current level to break, 35.36. If you can break above it, fantastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Your 15-minute is giving you a sell signal. I'm guessing you're just going to consolidate sideways. Honestly, I think that's mainly what's going to happen for most tokens tonight. But we could see a little bit more of a pullback. Your 1 hour is just saying, hey, stay in the trade. Thank you, my friend. Wait, what? Nice. It's just saying stay in your trade. We are not in the selling territory for the 1 hour. You're just now entering the bullish control zone on relative strength. That's great. That's awesome. It's this 4 hour going from super oversold, and you're trying your best to break back into that bullish control zone. Maybe, just maybe, you will get back above your 200 simple moving average. Let's hope for that. Keep in mind, if you are under your 4 hour 200 moving average, it is a little tough to break it. So watch for that. You could come up and test your demand line and roll over. So be careful. Be careful on ADA. Or on ETH. Sorry, on ETH. Checking out Solana next. Solana looking good. the nice false bearish breakout. Oh, you love it. You love to see that. On the daily, it doesn't even look like that. It just looks like a wick. Oof. You back tested your 100 simple moving average. You're still in your downtrend. Still in the downtrend, but it's okay. It's okay. I would expect to test the heart line and that 202 level. Let's see if we can break above it. Your daily is basically saying you can. Your 4 hours basically saying you can. But it's the 1 hour and the 15 that are giving you some problems. Your 1 hour, you just got back above your 50 simple moving average. That's good to see. But you still have this high from your previous high back here. Full V-shaped recovery acting as resistance at 199.91. Let's break above that and the 202.45 while we're at it, and then we can start talking about higher prices. Until that happens, understand you had a downtrend, and now you're having a formal back test of what was once resistance as resistance again. If this doesn't go any higher, you are completely in the realm of going down by a lot. By going down to 161 would be a likely move if you cannot break above that. I'm expecting it to break above. I just like to give you the bearish case. Okay? So then when it does go down, or if it goes down, you're not like, oh, you never said anything about that. Yeah, well, I did. And then you have that annoyingness. That's annoying. That right there, that's just annoying. 15-minute, you got the little sell signal here. You lost your uptrend. So the fact that you lost your uptrend, you're now looking for a 50% retrace and a higher low. So oh my God, we could come down to 187.72 and then just rally back on up to 206 to 214. We hit the targets on ICP long at $11. I closed my long. Nice. Let's go. So yeah, if we can get a nice back test somewhere around in the like 1618 is your highest level of being able to get in and feel comfortable with it. But if you get this 50% retrace, this is a bullish 5-0. Push it on up, baby. Push that thing on up. But we'll see if the market even wants to pull back right now. You could hit overhead resistance first. You could. So that's what I'm seeing out of Solana. I would want that retrace. I would really want that. You know what? I'm going to put this thing back up. Hold on. I'm going to put this back up because Solana is one of the ones that I can trade on very high leverage. So I would like to know if it gets down here. I would like to know that. That's Solana. Now we're going to check out ACHR. Hopefully whoever requested that is still here. But ACHR. Don't know what ACHR is. Yep, I don't know what this is. I know what ACH is. I don't know what ACHR is. Is it a stock? I'm going to look at the stock because ACHR is a stock. I'm guessing they want a stock. I could be wrong, but we're going to look at it anyways. Going out to our weekly. I've been here before. Okay. All right. Nice. Nice movement to the upside. I don't know when I was here because I don't have any thing. Okay, cool. It moved up. Love it. We're hitting resistance. A lot of resistance because we utilize this as support for so long. 989. Cool. Great breakout. If you somehow can break above this level and stay above it, your next target is going to be 1657. You're overbought on the weekly now. So you do have a bit of consolidation to worry about. Checking out the daily here. Your daily wants to go up. Your daily doesn't give a shit. That's crazy. That is crazy. Go from right there. I guess we should bring this down here. Because you tried, yep, right there. You got your pullback. You held a higher low. You're popping up out of there. This looks good. This looks really good. I'd be looking for 1138 to 1336 on this particular asset. This looks pretty solid. I'm going to leave this up here. I'm also going to leave this right here so I know that I've been here. 19.67%, as well as your second target would be a 39% upside, nearly 40%. Sweet. Looks good. Now let's check out Sui. Apparently it's on steroids again. Let's check it out. The Sue stuff. Sui. Oh boy. So all you did was backtest your 50 simple moving average on the daily? That's all it took? Alright. Alright. All it took. Looking at your fib level, oh my god, you still maintained a higher low? Damn, son. 531's your target. 531 to 582. Those are your targets for Sui. Sui's crazy. Sui's absolutely crazy. You're hitting overhead resistance right now, but you managed to reset your indicators before you hit it. Breakout coming. Jesus. You could see a 19% rally from where you're at. Let's go down to lower time frames. Let's see how this looks. Not overbought on the 4 hour. You're getting up there though. You're getting up there. So your 1 hour is probably cooked. They also made a Sui Trust. Yeah, I know that. That's why it's going crazy right now. Yeah, I heard that announcement. Yeah, Sui's going ape shit. Your 1 hour wants you to jump in and stay in? Oh my god. Why? That's crazy. You're in that overbought territory on the 1 hour, but your CCI indicator's like, nah, stay in the trade, bro. Just relax. Like, jeez. 15-minute. Overbought. You're starting to get that sell signal. I'd like to see this thing cool off for a second before it gets rallying on. But holy crap, great move. Overall, you're still looking for that 531 to 582. Damn. Sui. Steroids. Somebody get some urine samples from this guy. What the heck? Check his ID. There's no way. Alright, CRV coming in next. CRV, beautiful V-shaped recovery to mediocrity. Alright, it's doing well. It's okay. Checking out your daily on CRV. We hit the measured move. Did we? Was this the measured move? No, it wasn't. I just measured how far it went. You still haven't gotten there? 273? 273? Didn't get there. But on your daily, it desperately tried to go down and touch your 50 simple moving average. Couldn't get there. Couldn't get there. Too bad. Daily did reset though on your stochastic. You're in neutral territory. Your 4 hour got oversold. Now you're popping back into that bullish territory. Great to see. Downtrend right there. You gotta break that and then hold support above 78.33. So I do think this rally could start coming to a close anytime soon. Let's check your 1 hour. 1 hour starting to curl over. Yikes. So the consolidation is starting to try and take hold of the market. I'm seeing it even in Sui. It's looking like the market wants to start consolidating and slowing down. So let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. But as of this moment in time, for CRV, I would be looking for a 50% retrace, sitting around 8126. Maybe you backtest 7833 as support, and then you can start making a run for that $1 to $1.09 mark. Maybe it's time. Maybe. I doubt it's time because it's not a 4 hour candle and that's just not how the market works. But as soon as that 4 hour candle comes, I would be looking for some pullbacks, looking for some consolidation. So we'll have to wait and see. Oh, Sui is just pushing on. Jeez. Jeez, man. It's wild. It's wild. By the way, guys, I don't know how often I'm going to do those morning streams. We had a very, very low turnout. It's probably because everybody who wakes up to their morning coffee and checking out any type of streamers, they probably already have the ones they're looking at. It's hard to break into that market. So I don't know how often we're going to try and do market open streams, but we'll see. We'll see. Who knows? Maybe the thumbnail just needs to be more like this one for them to even care. Who knows? By the way, we got 47 viewing right now. Thank you so much for all the views. If you guys could do me a huge favor, if you have not done so, please hit the like button. Also, subscribe to the channel. That would be fantastic. About 40% of people who watch my videos are not subscribed. Blasphemy. We would be at 1,000 subs if everyone just subscribed. We'd be there. We're at 870. We only need 130 more. Only need 130 more. So if you guys can do me a huge, huge favor, please like, please subscribe, do all the stuff in the things. That'd be fantastic. All right. So yeah, right now CRV, it looks like it's trying to cool off, but I don't know if you will. I really don't know if you will. We could go up to hit our demand line, and I have to readjust this. You do have a level of resistance sitting overhead, sitting at 99.17. So you could mosey on up to that, find that demand line, and then start fighting to break out. But we'll have to wait and see. CTX is coming in next. CTX. I guess we're looking at HTX Exchange. Good night, y'all. Have a great weekend. Nobody knows. Thank you so much once again for coming in. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great night's sleep. Possible to add to Jupe to the list? Appreciate it. Sure, Chris, got you covered. Jupe. Jupe is added. Jupe is added. Going out to the weekly here. Oh, CTX. Nice. Nice looking chart. Right here? Yeah, right there. Right there. Oh boy. Right there. Just getting our levels here. I hate these wicks. I really do hate these wicks. Oh, those wicks are terrible. I hate those wicks. Anyways, moving right along. Your weekly. Doesn't look bad. It doesn't look great. You're just in between your two moving averages. That's pretty good. Going and checking out the daily. Your daily looks really good. Wow. Daily looks really good on this one. Nice back test. Kind of sucks you lost your 50, but very nice back test. Okay. You have my attention. 4-hour time frame. Just now getting out of that oversold territory. Nice. D-Gen. Jason, we'll check it out. The first D-Gen request of the evening. Wild. Wild. Alright, on the daily, hold on. We gotta figure out where the... Oh. Oh. Well, this is interesting right here. That's interesting right there. You didn't quite touch it. Would have been nice if you touched it. Would have been really nice. That would have been a great entry at 233.14. This is kind of like, if it does blast off out of here, that's just punishing traders. I guess you have that level too. Got like a little pocket, so you're testing the top of it. Alright, could have been a good entry anyways. Going down the 1 hour. 1 hour looks weird. I don't like the 1 hour, the way it looks. I don't like that. But we can get a demand line here. There you go. Current demand line. So right now you would expect it to test the demand line, possibly pull back, maybe you hold support, break out, hold support again. So this is... CTX doesn't look bad. Doesn't look bad at all. If you're long-term holding this thing, let's pull it out to the daily, because you are in a pretty decent buying zone. So it's really not bad. Nice retracement. You could be looking at this thing going up to 457 to 531, more likely 547. Hello? Okay. Alright, gotta take a brief intermission. Wife needs me. I'll be right back. Alright, let's go stare at the greatness of Bitcoin while I'm gone. But yeah, this thing looks pretty solid. I'd be looking for a lot of upside out of this. 15 minute looks overbought, so I'd expect a bit of consolidation. So that's what I'm seeing out of this particular asset. I have to be right back. Sorry for all the distractions, guys. It's just one of those nights. Just one of those nights. Let's see if Bitcoin can hold above 98,000. Let's see if it can. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Once again, I'm back. Looks like Bitcoin's doing things. That's good. It's resetting while uptrending. Damn. Looking solid. Let's see. Bonk up 3%. Holy shit. Bonk going wild. Y'all getting BCH before it's too late? Yeah, we're actually getting pretty low on the list. We got to check out Near, Sui AI, TM AI, and then Bitcoin Cash is there. Whole market except for BLZ is going up. BLZ struggling. Oh boy. Oh boy. Near. Well, Near did something. Why didn't you touch it? I hate when it doesn't touch it. Oh, probably because you fell below it so many times. They're like, nope, we're not going down that low this time. We like this asset. All right, so Near Protocol. You have gotten a higher low. This is fantastic. You held above your 200 daily moving average. Even better. Even better. Now you have tons of upside potential. And I actually mean that. Tons of upside potential. Actually, we would use the trending fib tool for this one because it is a slightly higher low. So you're looking at something kind of like this. You could see this thing rally up to your 618 or 786. Anywhere between 743 and 821. That is cool. This rally could take you up 32 to 45% upside. In the longer term, that could take days, weeks. I don't know. But let's go into lower time frames. Post it up, bro. I'm longing. Nice. Looking at the 4-hour time frame here. on your 4 hour. Well, let's bring it down to this one because that's just a wick. Didn't break out. So here's your current downtrend. Let's get rid of this. Don't care. Right now. Let's go daily. Breaking into that bullish control zone. That's nice. Looking at your 1 hour. 1 hour time frame. So here is what I'm seeing. Here's what I'm seeing. I would love to see it break above this level. Right there. Break above that. And we're good. Otherwise, I'm going to look at this as like a 50% retrace. And expecting a continuation to the downside. You need to break above that. Otherwise, yeah. 50% retrace. And you could see price fall all the way down to 386. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Break above, hold support, get moving up to 677. That's what I want to see. That's really what I want to see. But keep in mind the bearish case. Never forget. $15-minute. It is curving up bullishly. But it is showing a little bit of a retrace could be happening. So let's just say you started to retrace a little bit. You could see prices come all the way down to 5075 and still be ready for more upside. Punky, Eric, I got you. It's on the list. We got to get there. We got to get there. I got you, Eric. So let's say you did get that pullback. We would be looking for a 16 to 23% upside before you even hit overhead resistance. And noted, that's if you pull back now. You could keep on going up to resistance, and then there could be a little pullback, bringing you back down to 518. Bonk finally broke its highs. It is taking off. Bonk is taking off, leaving the station. Then you'd be looking at anywhere between 19 to 28% upside. Sweet. It's looking crazy out here for near, but I would love to see a little bit of consolidation down after this beautiful recovery. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Moving right along, we're going to look at Sui AI, if we can find it on the chart. We can find it on the chart. Did somebody request this before? Nope. Why? Why, oh why? I think I did look at this before. You tried to join Discord, but it said you can't get access? That doesn't make any sense. It's kind of crazy. Seriously? We had one person join already tonight. Are you sure? Let's see if I can drop a link, if it'll let me. It won't. That's what it gives me? Are we serious? Oh, that's too bad. Why is it so hard to generate links? Is it because I'm in streamer mode? Disable. Get me out of that. Give me an... There it is. It's because I was in streamer mode. That is stupid. Oh, that's so stupid. There you go, daily. That might help. Jeez, that's ridiculous. Alright, so looking at Sui AI. Diving on in here. The weekly looks ridiculous. Figured I'd mention it. Maybe others don't have access either. Sweet. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Everybody should have access. It is a completely open Discord. Completely open. All right, Sui AI, you are in a range right now. You're in a tight range because of this. So right now you look to go back up to 27,261. Usually the link gets posted by the bot. That's true, it does. Let's see if Daily got in there. Oh, I guess not. I guess not. No idea. All right, so Sui AI, it's I guess on the daily you're reset. That's cool, but there's very little data on this. Very little. You got a breakout of this downtrend here, but you set a lower low. That's annoying. So I'd look for a 50% retrace. The Sui AI, I'd expect it to get up to this 25835 level and then possibly roll on over and setting new lows, testing these lows back here at 9825. The reason I say that is because you have a high, a lower high, a low, and a lower low. So I'm expecting the lower lows to continue, but we'll have to wait and see. This thing could just break out and go to all-time highs. There's just not that much data. All it's done is just, it's gone down, shut up. Gone down, came up, gone down. It's going to try and come up again. We'll see how the come up goes. We'll see. Yeah. So now let's check out TMAI. Token Metrics AI. I look at SGB. Okay. Never heard of that. But okay. So this is kind of the same situation. You got very little data here. All you have is a high and a lower high. So, but you do have the higher low for now. Huh. So I guess I can do this. I mean, you're trying to break down from it now? I don't know, man. I don't know. This is it's not a good look. Your 1 hour showing you did break down. So you're expecting to see lower prices? And you have this weird downtrend right here. So you just have to have a stop loss above this high here at 10202. Couldn't even muster a 50% retrace. That's too bad. And you're just falling. This looks like more downside ahead. I mean, if it breaks to the upside, cool. It's just there's very little data on this, but you lost your 50 and 100 on the 1 hour. You're in the bearish control zone. It doesn't look good. And if I'm expecting some of the market to like pull back a little bit overnight, this thing could get rocked. Could go down 14 to 30%. But let's take the bullish case also, because you did have a very big move to the upside and you're trying your best to reset right now. You made more than a 50% retrace. You did hold above this former level of, I guess you can call it support at 6963. So you could see this thing rally up to new all-time highs at 20422 and or 25228. I know nothing about this asset. All I can see is that you had an uptrend here and you're breaking down from it. So it makes me think downside is in. Sorry I can't deliver better news, but it's just down sloping. That's all I really got for you. All right, CT, this is your time. Bitcoin Cash. Bitcoin Cash back in the channel, baby. Back in the channel. So it's back on deck for Bitcoin Cash. As long as you stay above 450, $680. That's your target. Back on deck. Problem I have is these lower highs, lower lows. That's always the problem I have with anything but checking out your daily time frame. You back tested your 200 simple moving average. You didn't quite get to that 379 level, and you're catching the bounce. Let's see what happens as you get up to that heart line, because you do have your 50 simple moving average on the daily that is going to act as resistance. It's not like, oh, it might. No, it will. It definitely will. So you can see this thing chop around for a bit, but in the long run, you're looking for that $680. And if you happen to break above it, 980 is the next target. So Bitcoin Cash looking solid right now. Not looking bad. Coming out of that oversold territory, trying to get in that bullish control zone, trying to get the trend flip. Nice. 1 hour's trying its damnedest to still be relevant. Your 15-minute is probably calling for a little bit of a breather. It is. So 15 minutes calling for a breather. We'll see how it goes. You're in overbought territory on your relative strength. Maybe you start putting in a little bearish divergence. Who knows? But it looks fine up here. I would like to see a 50% retrace. I would like to see that. Coming back down here to 430.90 cents. That would be normal, and it would be nice. What's likely to happen is you're going to come up to this level here, somewhere in the neighborhood of 492. And then if you do get a 50% retrace, it'll look like you're just back testing the bottom of the channel as support. So that's likely to happen. Let's just wait and find out what it does. But yeah, this thing looks pretty good. Could see it rally another 4.5%. I know it's frustrating for some to hear me say the bearish take. It's just, you're distinctively downtrending. You gotta pay attention to the bearish take. You're downtrending. Alright, let's go into Ponky. Ponky. I'm gonna have to get to bed soon. Today was a big day. I was up super early. I worked a lot. Hung out with the kids. Hung out with the wife. Wife's in pain. Oh man. It's been a day. Been a day. Thanks, brother. You might sell some at that point, then buy back. Well, good luck. Hopefully it works out for you. Ponky's trying to break to the upside right now. That was a good pullback, but Ponky's doing a weird thing where it's making me think the pullback was based off this. Ponky did that shit. It is based off this. That is ridiculous. It's like, yeah, we get that 50% retrace for you. Now we're going to go up to 38,252. No big deal. Unreal. Ponky getting a fresh break. Next target is going to be 40.64, but your fib levels are telling you 38,252 or 39,404. But you're looking for that next level now. Next level, pushing on up there. Here it goes. 15-minute, getting back into that overbought territory. 1 hour time frame is just happy to be here. Not overbought at all. Still showing stay in your trades. Looking pretty solid there. Looking at your 4 hour. 4 hours now getting that trend reversal signal. Can we look at Pepe, my guy, along with longer time frames for this bill cycle? Aru, sure. Welcome into the stream. I take it it's your first time here. Welcome in. We often look at longer time frames. Often. So Ponky, you are below your 200 daily moving average. I'm very interested to see what happens when you go up and back test it. I'm very interested to see. So you could see Ponky go straight up to back test this thing from where you're sitting. You could see this thing rally 10.94%. Let's go Ponky. Let's see it do it. But at that point, still remember, you will be testing your downtrend. So hopefully you can get a breakout and a back test at this level that you're currently sitting at. Hopefully. Can I look at Spell? Yeah. We'll look at some Spell. We got Pepe and Spell added to the list. Ponky, looking solid. Looking solid for Ponky, trying to break out of resistance. Alright, somebody re-requested Dogecoin. Let's check it out so we can see it. I'm sure they left me already, but they're doing a great thing. It's a false bearish breakdown for Doge, 34 cents. This is like rocket fuel. We get a daily candle close above 34 cents. We're looking at Doge not only for a 42% rise, but likely to get a 65% move up to 57 cents. Likely to happen because of a false bearish breakdown. Likely to happen. I don't have much more to say because you're so close to support right now. That's what we're looking at for Dogecoin. Pretty easy to strategize the stop loss while you're sitting on support. You're just parked right on top of it. Like, I live here now. Just don't fall back below it and stay below it. All you got to do. Don't do that. Getting tired. Alright, Chris, hopefully you're still around. We're going to be checking out Jupe. Jupe. Oh boy. Am I going to actually have to work on this one? Jupe. Let's get rid of... Well, oh, it's still in play, so I don't have to get rid of it. You like DZNTZ coin? Paul, I've never even heard of it. Never heard of it. Oh. Alright. So Jupe, we were hoping this downtrend would hold. We fell below it. Now we got some work to do to get back above it. If it manages somehow, some way to get back above at least 99.78 before Sunday, oh my, Jupiter is looking great. If not, well, Jupiter has some work to do. We do have some honorable mentions of levels of support. I would first focus in on this one right here. We held it. Not only we tried to fall below it before, now we're holding it as support now. We do have another level right above it, sitting right here. Looks like we're holding both of those levels. Great to see. Checking out the daily. Daily, you're in that bearish control zone, and now you're starting to get something that is forming like a false bearish breakdown. So there is a strong possibility this thing is not... Oh, and it's retaking its 200 daily moving average. Great for Jupiter. That's absolutely great. So now you're just thinking, oh, you're going to go up and test your 50 simple on the daily. That is the idea. 4 hour, you're getting that trend reversing signal on your CCI indicator. Current downtrend for Jupiter to break out of is sitting right here. If you cannot break out of this, I will see you down at 68.91. But if you can, and then hold support, we're going to see lots of upside. I just came in, but what do you think XRP is going to do over the weekend? Looks like XRP wants to go up. It really does look like it wants to go up. I mean, the possibility for XRP to hit $3 and I think it was like 35 cents. The possibility is there. It's got some work to do. Got to break through some resistance, but the possibility is there. Vic Shoots, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. We're that much closer to 1K subscribers, everybody. Every subscription matters. Every single one. It's a big deal. Thank you guys so much. I do greatly appreciate it. Looks like that to me too, but I'm new to this. It's all good. It's all good. Hopefully if you stick around the streams, I can learn you something good. Learned you something good. Especially like right now, how we're in a distinct downtrend on Jupe. A 50% retrace is also lining up with a back test at 99.78. We should see if we can break above it. If we can break out of this downtrend as well, then we can start looking at where our support levels are and starting a brand new uptrend. So right now, as long as we're being held down by a demand line, we stay bearish. We stay bearish until the breakout. The breakout is when we can flip bullish. This right now is just a retrace. As a common retrace, we could see Jupiter come all the way up to not only 98.37, but on a deep retrace, we could see this thing go up to 103.96, backtesting a former demand line as resistance. So we stay bearish until we see some breakouts. A great thing we could see on this shorter time frame is if we get a breakout and then we backtest this level as support. Now we can start making plans for going long. But until then, we stay bearish, baby. But yeah, 1 hour looks good though for a little bit more upside. 1 hour looking good for the upside. And the reason why I say that on a lower time frame, like the 15-minute right here, you can see the downtrend, you can see the breakout. There you go. So then, of course, it's like, oh, where could we go? Right here, I guess to the breakout. That's all it took. You got to your 619. You're rallying up. Your 1618 is sitting at 9368. So yeah, on the shorter time frames, this thing could continue running to the upside. But on those longer time frames, that's where the problems come. That's where the problems come. But yeah, so needless to say, as long as you can maintain above 88.94 for the weekend, I'm guessing Jupiter is going to make an 8% move to the upside. So hopefully Chris is still sticking around and you saw that. Hopefully you see it. All right, Jupe. Done. DGen next. DGen doing the same shit. Popping on up there. Nice to see. Good recovery. Let's pull the fib on it. You've already made 2 moves up. Is this your third? That would be terrible. That'd be absolutely terrible. Yeah, Chris is still around. No problem, Chris. No problem. Hopefully that helped. All you got was a 786? How crazy is that? It's not even a pullback. So now we gotta go on these tiny little time frames? Oh, how frustrating. So you got your 382 on this one. So you came down. You got the 382. Awesome. Now you're moving on up. However, you're finding a lot of resistance here. I would be aiming at that 1211 or 1246 if you can stay bullish. A back test at 1053 is ideal. It is ideal because then I can pull this thing out here. That's a 50% retrace. That would be perfect because from there I would then be looking for the upside move anywhere between 19 to 27%. Sol's trying to break 200 resistance for sure. Yeah, Sol looks pretty darn good. Sol looks good. So I want this pullback, damn it. Pull on back. That is a double top looking S. Pull it back, baby. I would like to see the pullback. I'd like to wake up in the morning to being like, hey, I can long this token for a 19% move. That would be great. We'll see if it happens. We'll see if it happens for DGen. Well, that's what I see out of DGen. SGB is next. SGB. Alright. BitTrue has made it onto TradingView. That's crazy. I'm surprised. I'm genuinely surprised. I've been here. That's more surprising. That's extremely surprising. After SGB, we got Pepe, and then we have Spell. Alright, let's get rid of the noise here because markets have done crazy things since I looked at it last. So, we have held support at 10632. What is next? Oh, this is pretty. You had your low, you had your higher low, and now you're just trying to rally off of the 50 simple moving averages on the weekly. You got out of that almost overbought territory. You're resetting on the weekly. Great. Checking out the one on the daily. Daily You have a low relative strength bouncing off your 50 simple moving average. This looks really good. This looks like it's getting ready to rally pretty well. You do have a downtrending level of resistance you got to worry about, though. Right there. Athena? Jason, what's the ticker on that? I've never heard of Athena. What is the ticker on that? So we do have to pay attention to that. The fact that you did have a lower low. Gotta pay attention to that. So it leaves it in play for a third touch to happen. So always keep that in mind when you only have 2 touches to the downside. A third is, it's common. It's common. I'm not saying it's likely, it's common. Very common. Super common, some might say. Some might say that. So right now, because we are in the structure, we are still focused in on what the bearish scenario is. A 50% retrace would be back up to 12419. But on your 4-hour time frame, you have an honorable mention level of support and resistance right there. And it lines up absolutely perfectly with your 50. God damn it. Why? Why does it have to do that? Goddamn math. Oh, we could see this thing rally 10%. 10 whole percent to the upside. Let's check our 1-hour time frame. ENA, got you. ENA. All right. So what else is coinciding with this bearish backtest idea? It's this right here. You broke out of it, you backtested as support. Now we can see where this thing could go on lower time frames. So right now we are looking at this. You got your 50% retrace, very common. You hit your 1272, and now you're just so happen to be finding a lot of resistance. Go figure. Go figure. Now the funny thing is, you could use Elliott wave theory on this simply because you're looking for a bearish backtest. So you're going to be looking for one leg higher. And where is that tool? Not path. Don't want that. I want this. Elliott wave. So what you're going to be looking for is something in the realm of this. You'd expect this thing to go a bit higher and then come back down to somewhere like right here before making your final move up. So that's what I would be looking at when it comes to the pattern. We'll see how that goes, but you never want from the 1 and the 4. 4 should never cross into the 1. Shouldn't even test it as support. It should stay higher, looking like a bullish trend. And then you get a corrective wave after, which could get shitty. Just say, could get shitty. But most trades, one thing you should know, most trades do have 3 ups and 2 downs. Most setups, they have that. So what do I mean by that? Let's look at the downtrend before the trend reversal. You had a down wave, an up wave. A down wave, which got you to here. An up wave, and noted, this up wave isn't a part of the Elliott waves because you happen to have crossed that 1. But then you had the nice leg down right here. Right there. Now you're doing a corrective wave. And so we're going to see what happens from there. Yep. That is what we're seeing out here, Captain. What we're seeing. But yeah, this isn't an Elliott wave just because it would have had to be like... this would have had to have been higher. Would have had to have been right here. A slightly higher low. And this probably would have been out here. That means this would have been lined up perfectly with actually where it was. So that would be a better looking Elliott wave. It's just that number 3 wasn't quite long enough. Too bad. But yeah, that's what we're seeing out of SGB. We're looking for a 10.7% rally. Stay above 10632 and we're good. If we can get back up to the demand line, this thing could rally up to 27%. I'm just expecting the resistance to hold. I'm expecting the resistance to hold. Could be wrong. Could be wrong. Leaving that out there. Could be wrong. But still looking for bearish signs. Still staring at it. Looking at Pepe next. Crazy how Pepe panned out. Oh my god. Absolutely insane. Anyways. Going out. Let's start out from the weekly. Because he's like, I want longer time frames. Okay. We'll get you your longer time frames, bruh. We'll get it. So, Pepe, right now, this second. Oh, we had overhead resistance that is now acting as support. Finally, at this 1597. You're still in the bullish control zone on the weekly. You're starting to flash a sell signal. Makes sense because this is a nasty weekly candle. Going into your daily. Daily time frame, you got into this oversold territory. You're in the bearish control zone. MACD wants to start looking a little more bullish for you. That's good. You did test your 100 simple moving average. Okay, you're breaking back above your 50 simple moving average, currently up 9%. Just obliterating the market, being stronger than most. Checking out your 4-hour time frame. 4-hour was severely oversold. And I mean severely oversold. You have a demand line up here, but you also have local resistance you're hitting right now. Right this moment. Hitting it. But you did break out of a more recent downtrend here. So automatically, if you're looking at this from what is a 50% retrace from where we fell to where we started this fall, you are currently getting to that 50% retrace. You could get as high as that 382, sitting at 2075. If this thing wants to keep falling, it can. Until you break this demand line and hold support, you can continue to the downside. Keep that in mind all the time. The downside is always in play while you're under your demand line that is going down. Going into your 1-hour time frame. 1-hour time frame, you don't look like you're topping out just yet. You're not quite overbought on relative strength. Your CCI indicator is saying, hey, if you're in a trade, stay in the trade right now. Once you cross that zero line, that's where you notice a shift in trend, where you'd be looking for the trend to be reversing to the downside. $15-minute. So 15-minute, this is where you're looking at where can I start to see a 50% retrace. You do have this level as a demand line right now. You could have argued this in the past and maybe you'd get a bearish back test, but it just decided to keep on going. So we're going to readjust that line. So no big deal there. CCI indicator on this pullback, it read it almost perfectly. You bounced off your zero line and took off. Read it almost perfectly. Beautiful. But you are getting into that overbought territory. So now I would be looking for if you hold support or not, if you can break above this, all the stuff and the things. On this weird level here, you do have this as a former resistance that you broke out of, held as support, could act as support again. Could. So right now, Pepe, you're basically just looking to see what happens in this range. Are you going to turn around? Are you going to go up? What's the deal? Let's say you end up turning around right at this 50% retrace. You go from high to low. You'd be looking for the price to come back down here to 1700 before fighting to get back up to 2096 or even 2272. I would appreciate if it did have that pullback because that's 23% upside or the possibility of 33% upside. That'd be fantastic. But you know what? The market's not always nice to you. So, is what it is. Is what it is. That's what I see out of Pepe. Hopefully that helped. Let's check out Spell. Spell token. Great area to be in. Most things are V-shape recovering like this. But Spell has some work to do. Oh boy, Spell has some work to do. Let's go out to the weekly real quick. On the weekly, 50 simple moving average back test, 100 simple moving average back test. Supply line destroyed. Awesome. Love it. Let's get rid of that. Because we did set a lower low. That's disturbing. That's not right. You don't want to do that. That's, oof. It's like kissing your sister and bragging about it. That's not good. Jeez. Going out to the daily. Daily time frame gave you that buy signal after testing not only the 100 but 200 simple moving averages. Great to see that. Downtrend we do have. We do have a downtrend right there. That's a rough downtrend. But it's a downtrend all the same. No bullish divergence. Nothing. Nothing. We just made a low. That's it. Got no structure. No nothing. Alright. Same thing as all the other tokens. Same exact thing. Going to be looking at it right here first. You're at the 50% retrace. You're right there. If it keeps going, we can still adjust it up here. 50% retrace, slightly higher. 8387. Let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. This thing could, oh, that lines up almost perfectly with the low. Damn. Spell could fall. What you would love to see is a breakout, maybe backtest bearishly, hold support, and now start going up. That's what you would love to see. But man, oh man. Yeah, I'm getting tired. 1 hour time frame. 1 hour, it's almost in that overbought territory on relative strength, but CCI is saying, hey, hang in there. It's going to be all right. Hang in there. It's going to be all right. So still, we did have this weird level of resistance here that we have broken out of. Right there. We have broken out of. Now we just got to hold it as support. You still need to clear this high, though. 8370. Still need to clear that high. So then you can say, hey, uptrend is getting started. If you can't clear the high, it is completely within reason to see some crazy dump 35%. I'm not saying I'm expecting that right now. I'm just saying it's possible. It is possible. So keep that in mind while looking at this chart. Going into the 15 minute. 15 minute. Basically telling you it might be a good idea to get a little risk off the table if you're currently in a long. And you would be looking for... Yikes. That thing got too high. Oh, way too high. You'd be looking for price to come all the way back down to 7217. That got way too high. Damn. Damn. Maybe, just maybe, you get lucky and you only have to retrace like this, getting you back down to 7763. Just maybe. Thoughts on Pengu Party? I don't really have any thoughts. It like just launched. Is it up or is it down? Kwa? Kwa? I'm messing up the name and I can feel it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. Well, that's that new meme coin, right? I have no real thoughts. I hope the hype is there. It's up. Nice. I have no real thoughts on it. I mean, they got listed on Binance or something, right? Which ones do you think are good for quick profit and Sol? I don't know. I don't keep up that fast with it's on Deck Screener, unsure about Binance. I'm not keeping up that closely with a bunch of meme coins, if I'm being honest, so I don't know. I do not know. I've been on the Pang wagon lately just because like it's December, but since this penguin Pengu token came out, I think it stole all the thunder from Pang. So yeah, I think that's kind of a problem for the Pang holders. ENA, very interesting look on the daily. You tried to bullishly engulf, couldn't quite make it there, finding a ton of resistance at 121.08. Damn. It does look like a downtrend's getting started. Did I do ETH today? I did, Anthony, I did. I guess no more downtrend. You already did it. Huh. If you can stay broken out, this thing could rally pretty hard. ENA does not look bad. Looks like it wants to go into some price discovery or something. Looks like it wants to go into some price discovery. 1 hour's looking alright. Doesn't look great. It looks alright. 15 minute. 15 minute. Oh god, it's giving me pullback feelings. Ugh, gross. I don't like that. Since you did break out, I'm going to give it the respect it deserves. But this thing could come down to 10337. The reason why I say it's giving me pullback feelings is because you see this high, and now you're making that first lower high. Your CCI indicator is about to roll over. Your relative strength is about to come down. It's starting to look a little bit like a toppy little grossness. So it very well could fall 12.92% and be super bullish. It could fall down there for the ability to come back up here. A 29% rally. So ENA, it's a nice consolidation. It looks like it's trying its best to stay up, but it's finding a ton of sell pressure at this 121.08. So keep that in mind while being inside of this trade. It's great you broke out, but it doesn't look like a very strong breakout. It looks like all the strength came from getting that bounce, and now you need to consolidate. What? Can I please look at KDA? Andrea? Yeah, sure. Thank you so much for the £2. Euros. €2? Is that what that is? Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Thank you. Paying you party link. Huh. Alright, this is what I'm seeing out of ENA. If you do break to the upside, we're going to be looking at anywhere between 133, 123, or 146.62. Those are the targets for that. But to the downside, I'm leaning more toward the downside because you're at like your all-time resistance. You didn't get any type of pullback on this rebound up. I'm leaning toward that, but it's still possible to keep running to the upside. All right, let's check out KDA. Andrea, great request. I feel like KDA gets no love at all. So let's check it out. So, Andrea, is this your first time in the stream? Or have you been here a while? Because, just so you know, until we break down trends, I stay bearish. Even though we can get solid bullish bounces, we need to break those downtrends. Right now on the weekly, we did a very good job backtesting 8328. Came very close to it. I'm going to count it as close enough. Maybe it's a rounding error. We backtested the 50 simple moving average. Fantastic. You're out of that overbought territory on the weekly. Love to see that. Going into the daily. First time, dude? Alright, well, Andrea, I appreciate you stopping by the stream. Hopefully you enjoy it. I do like to go from high to low when I do TA. So right now, the downtrend on ADA is extremely sharp. This is a problem. We don't like that. Brother, can you please look at Kovu? Sure. Kovu. So let's see. Honorable mention when it comes to support and resistance is on the daily here. We have this level that was once support acting as resistance, and once again support. Love to see that. And another honorable mention, which we're gonna have to break above, is that right there. It's a fresh coin. Daniel Thomas, if I have to go on Deck Screener, there's no way I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna tell you what. We have rules here. It's a $5 dono to get me onto Deck Screener. I hate Deck Screener. Every time I go on there, I look up a token, and the first word I get to hear, not the right one. I hate it. Based on a Siberian Husky? Okay. If it's on an exchange, we're going to be able to see it. Got you covered. The owner of the pup is in the community. Interesting. Might only be on Dex. Yeah, sorry. Sorry. I got rules for that. I don't like Dex Screener. I hate it. So you currently had a breakout of this downtrend. You're going into another downtrend. So right now, we're still looking at bearish opportunities. So right now, we could be seeing something like this. KDA, I'm looking for price at 115.71. Let's see how it goes getting there. 800K TikTok, 500K Insta. For the dog, that's pretty solid. Pretty solid. So let's get rid of this here. That 50% retrace almost lines up with the 200 simple moving average. Apologies for spam. It's okay, Daniel. It's all right. I feel like I'm one of the few YouTubers that'll actually like talk to you, so I know a lot of people aren't used to it. But I am a usually live streamer on Twitch, and I started out with live streaming video games where people are needy AF. Anyways, so we are crossing into that trend reversal area on our CCI indicator for the 4 hour. That's pretty darn solid. We do have about 6.6% upside left in this move before we're thinking about either breaking out or consolidating down. You're a real run, man. Thank you. No problem. No problem. Also, everybody, I do have a free Discord. The link pops up in chat every so often, but it's also in the description down below. I like to post a lot of trade setups when I find them, as well as I post about new projects whenever I see them, whenever I can research them. And it's a great place to just shoot the shit with a bunch of other people. So if you guys want to join the Discord link is literally popping up in chat periodically. And it is, I think so anyway. Yeah, periodically popping up in chat, as well as it's in the link down below. Let me make sure my Discord is operating properly, because I feel like I'm not seeing enough of my chat bot. I believe it is. Alright, so KDA, seeing that on the 1 hour, if you are in a long, stay in the long. It's saying stay in the long, so chill. Looking at the 15 minute, you're in that overbought territory. It is saying maybe it's time to start thinking about taking a little risk off the table, but I would wait for this thing to cross into that trend reversal area. Going to the 5 minute, still in the bullish area. That is wild. So yeah, it's looking like you're going to come up and test your overhead demand line. Looking like you're going to test it. So let's look at longer term time frames once again for the holders out there. If considering we did have a low then a higher low on your daily, you're not showing any form of bullish divergence or anything. It's literally just a common higher low. But we can get rid of this, get rid of the bearish idea real fast. Look at this as a larger pattern. KDA, we could be looking at anywhere between a 242.23 and a 295 79% move, or not percent, but price. So KDA very well. If you can maintain above after your breakout, maintain above 8328, just stay above it, or even stay above 9531. You're gonna need to back test one of them, confirm your lows. Then you could see this thing rally insanely. 121 to 170% upside in some basic trading. Hopefully this helps you out, Andrea, when it comes to your trade and or holding. I don't know if you're leverage trading. I don't know if you're spot trading. So might as well give you both. Mine as well. Also, future reference for everybody. If you ever want your request to move to like the top of the list, great way is becoming a member of the stream. Also, Tuesday, Thursday nights, we have members only chat. Everyone can view the stream, but for those chats, only members can talk, only members can end up requesting and stuff like that. No problem, no problem. Here to help, Andrea. Here to help. But also, yeah, so if you are a tier 1, 2, or 3, you guys get priority over any non-members when it comes to requests on a daily basis. And if anybody doesn't want to become a member, but you end up wanting the perks of a member, sadly it does take a super chat. And it's, if you want to beat out the members, you have to just do a dono higher than $5. Otherwise you get in the queue right there along with the tier 1 subs. So let's see if we can find this Kovu. Holy shit, we found it. Red Siberian Husky. Jesus Christ. I'm surprised we found it, honestly. I don't know when TradingView decided Radium was a reputable exchange, but here we are. Here we are. Anyways. Looking at our weekly, we have hardly any data on this. Hardly any. We have a high and a low and an honorable mention. That's really what we got. So there we go. Let's go down to our daily. Daily time frame. We do have another level to focus in on, which is right there. And we have, I don't like this. That? Yeah, we'll say that. All right, currently you're losing your level. Not good, not great. It's terrible. Oh, you're going to 0. All right, possibly. I don't know. Possibly. And there you go. All right, we got all our levels here. Sweet. Now let's go into lower time frames. On your 4-hour, crossing into that bearish territory. No good. No good. Damn. 1 hour. I guess your 1 hour wants to rally from here. 1 hour wants to do it. Wow, look at KDA go. It's still going. Look at it go. Damn, that's a deep retrace. Daniel Thomas, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Every sub counts. Every sub counts. We're trying to get to 1K subscribers. And if you guys will it, we will do it. Check out the new indicator vid. Yeah, actually, if you guys want to, you can check out the new indicator video. I just made it today, where we accurately called Bitcoin going up live in the video earlier today. So the indicator's pretty nice. I like it. I like it a lot. I guess I shouldn't say live. At time of recording. So not live, but at time of recording. All right. I guess this thing could try reversing its trend right now, but the problem is it's a meme coin, so it really depends on the community here. So on a common retrace, I would just go with this high right now. If the community wills it, they will push this price back on up 30%. Getting a common retrace and a test of the demand line. BTC on the move again? Makes sense. That makes sense. Did it hit our targets? I don't know. I'm going to be able to actually go back to it right after this. So that's a nice thing. So this thing could rally up about 30%. Based off your 15-minute time frame, you got severely over... Oh, you have bullish divergence on the 15, showing a trend reversal is in play. That's what I see out of Kovu. Let's see if you can break out and hold some support. If you can do that, next target would be 980. And then if you break out of that 980, well, you know, off to the races. You're looking at 2128 to 2654. But always keep in mind the bearish concept here. If you do not break out of this downtrend here, you could see price coming straight down anywhere between 348 and 172. So keep that in mind until you break out. If you don't break out, well, you're going down, baby. You're going down. All right, let's go up to Bitcoin. Let's see what it's doing. Now that we got all the requests out of the way. Bitcoin up 1.75%. We just hit. What do you see on Pepe? It going up? Yeah, it's up right now. So right now, it looks like Bitcoin's going for our second target, which is sitting at 101,296. Looks like it's going for it. Beautiful. Thanks, brother. No problem. No problem. But yeah, if you guys saw that indicator video earlier today when I made it and posted it, you would have known this move was coming. But we do have a major breakout right now where we can now look at Bitcoin doing a 50% retrace and then setting a higher low. So automatically we're thinking, ooh, Bitcoin could be coming to 100,310. Let's see what happens. Beautiful. Beautiful. Beauty. And then, of course, you go out to the 1 hour and you're just like, oh, we haven't really pulled back that hard. You'd be looking for a 50% retrace and all that other stuff. And all that other stuff that we go over and things and, yeah. Party right. Party right. But we hit our first level. Full profit taking. Looks beautiful. You're asking about Pepe. Pepe has broken out. It is moving up. We have a demand line sitting overhead. 50% retrace. We are at it. That 1955. So now we're going to be looking at, are we going to break out of this uptrend and look for that 50% retrace to continue going to the upside or not? Which we could see Pepe come all the way down to 1709. Before rallying again up to 2118. So just mentally prepare yourself for something like that. If Pepe decides to keep going all the way up to the demand line, now your 50% retrace is going to be at like 1826. Just mentally prepare yourself for these pullbacks. It is normal. It happens often. It's okay. But it just sets you up for way more upside. Currently on the 15-minute, you are in overbought territory, so you would be expecting the trend to get a little poopy for a minute, and then find some support and then go from there. What about XRP? Sure, we can look at that again. Going down to the XRP. XRP, we're sitting at that 50% retrace. We're seeing if we can test the 244.6. If we can break above 244.6, you then have a demand line to work against. And if you can break above that demand line, oh boy, we have upside. Because we're looking at it as a much bigger picture. 334.49 would be the target. But you have some resistance to break through. So we're going to have to just wait and see what forms. Just got to wait and see. But what it did on the daily was absolutely fantastic. I had 2 levels I was focused in on. And it literally just came down, touched it, popped on up. Now you're holding this other level of support. Doing well. Doing well. I think I got these levels off the 4 hour. I did. I got off the 4 hour from this candle low. Oh man, we covered a lot of requests here. I write down all the requests. So like, this is what we've covered for today. It's not as bad as other nights have been, but you know, there was one day we covered 100 requests in a 6-hour live stream. Good night, Chris. Sleep well. Hopefully the gains come flowing into your wallet. Hopefully they do. But yeah, we've currently been live for 3 hours and nearly 30 minutes. It's been a doozy out here. Thanks for that. No problem, Mikey. No problem. But always keep in mind, the way I do my TA, I always have a bearish case in mind. Every single time. So some people take it as I'm always bearish. No, I'm just bearish while there's a consolidation pattern. All the time. So like right back here, it was like, oh, we're going down. We're going down. People were telling me, oh, you should be buying. You're going to miss out. You're going to whatever. There was somebody right here who was telling me, you're going to miss out if you don't buy now. I was like, nope, not doing it. Nope, that's a terrible idea. The crash happened. Never saw them again. Never saw them again. Even after price came up here, I was like, it's a lower high. Nope. There's still more value to the downside. Nope. Gonna wait it out. Gonna wait. Until you break this downtrend now, you're just expecting more pullbacks while it consolidates. You get the breakout, hey, let's talk about some upside. So it's just like right here, hey, let's talk about some upside. Nice. What you need to do after you get the breakout, you really do need to hold support somewhere. So on your 15-minute, what you're looking at as support right now is probably this low right here, sitting at 220.80 or 81, simply because that's what you back tested as support. Any of these two levels right here, they need to be forming support for you. That's really what they need to do, because they are on the other side of this downtrend. Otherwise, you then have to look at, oh, well, maybe 215.94. This is why we bring in our Fibonacci, just to see where a 50% retrace would line up. Oh, it lines up perfectly with this level. So we're looking at this level to hold. And so, of course, if you're setting up alerts and stuff, if you're really wanting to trade this market, if it starts pulling back, there are going to be a lot of people trying to go long right here. They could get wrecked, and then down here is where all the value's at. Right down here. So you'll sit there and just be like, oh, I'll just wait until it hits 216, so then I have the possibility of going long and taking 15% upside. So, generally how that works. Can I check out Cow Pool? Wasn't Cow up like 30% today? You sure you want to check out Cow Pool 619 speed? You sure? We'll check it out for you. We'll check it out. So the big thing I like to teach everybody here is great areas to buy. WGRS, quick swap for Tether. What? What are you talking about? Is that a token? Or I'm confused. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is. Cow? I think this is what you're asking for. Cow protocol? Cow? Is that what it is? Yep, it's Cow protocol. Alright, Cow. If I ever... Nope. Never even... Never. So this stuff right here, very hard to do TA on, just because there's hardly any data. I'm going to do my best, but understand, could be completely wrong. Just so you know. Simply because there's like no data. There's nothing. We're throwing straws in the dark here. And the weekly candle's not even close. So I don't know if that's real resistance or not. On your daily, it is showing as real resistance, and we're back testing it as resistance again. One hell of a day, up 38%. That is wild. But as I said before, look at this lower high situation here. Need to wait for the daily candle close to confirm it, but let's go to the 4 hour. Maybe your 4 hour already confirmed it. It didn't? Not really? Sorta? Ugh. We have 6 minutes until the 4 hour candle close, so we can get some confirmation on is this going to be a lower high or not. But what it did in the past here, you had the breakout of the downtrend, you had the explosive move up. Now you're going to look for a 50% retrace from here, so then you can continue this move to the upside. You almost got it. It looks like you got pretty close to that 618, but you haven't redone it. Checking out your 1 hour time frame now. So this is where you can get some local levels of support for these types of coins. You're looking at what was once resistance as support. So right here, once resistance tried to hold as support, became resistance again. You're kind of bouncing on it. Kind of. If you lose that level, in reality, you're probably looking to come back down to this level, 7583. Lines up almost perfectly with a 50% retrace. Almost perfectly. So these are your two levels you're going to be focused in on. Looking at your 15 minute. Also, your 1 hour. Your 1 hour is trying to say, hey, stay in your trade. But that relative strength is worrying. Let's check your 15. 15 looks just as worrying as the 1 hour. I don't like this chart. I really don't. It looks like a liquidity grab before you could just fall over. That's not good. KWA, I'm still wondering, this WGARS, is that a token or is that just an acronym that I don't understand? Please let me know. So let's just say you do get a pullback. You could see this thing fall 13 to 15%, but let's say you do go to the upside. This thing could start going up 20 to 36% upside. So you're kind of in limbo right now because you're utilizing 9604 as resistance. So bearish case, you're going to look for 15% downside. Bullish case, you're looking for 36% upside. Your indicators are flatlining, so it actually could go either way. I am leaning toward the bearish side simply because you went up nearly 40% during the day with no significant pullbacks. A pullback would be normal, so that's what I'm leaning towards. Hopefully that helped you out with your cow protocol. I still have no idea what KWA was asking for. I guess I'll try to look it up. Thanks, man. No problem. 619 speed. No problem. Yeah, this isn't a thing. What is Base Wars? Wrapped Ethereum on base? What the fuck is that? I don't know what this thing is. So there's that. That's fun. No idea. Alright, everybody. We have officially been live for 3 hours, 37 minutes. I am done with requests right now. I'm going to call it a night. I'm going to go to sleep. I'm going to be back tomorrow. I stream every single day. So if you guys want insights into the market every day, feel free, drop a subscribe. That would be fantastic. It would help me out greatly. I'm trying to get to 1K subscribers. Also, there is a free Discord. If you guys want any type of random updates on charts I'm staring at, you guys all get trade setups almost daily trade setups where you guys can just see what I'm looking at in the charts and all that stuff. All free. No paid, nothing. But yeah, link is in the description. It also pops up periodically in the chat, but of course I'm about to go out. You know what, better yet, here's that link to the Discord. If you guys do want to join me in the Discord. It's a great place to be. Have a good night, bud. Thank you, Rich. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody who came into the stream. Everybody who hit the like button. You're absolutely amazing. You keep this thing alive. I will catch you all in the next one. Deuces, everybody. Have a good night. Keep those stop losses tight. Be ready to make some gains this weekend. 619 Speed, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate you. Thank you. All right. 2 likes for 60 chat. Oh, boy. 2 of them? Dang. All right, everybody. I'm getting on out of here. I guess Cow's trying to go up. Cow looking to make at least the 20% move to the upside. Let's go, Cow. I'm out of here. Deuces, everybody. Deuces.